here, I can still become a president tomorrow. So let me just keep being shitty
Yeah,
at what I
because
do.
that's the Nigerian way now. We've seen people who were former convicts become elected politicians in this country. So it's not a big deal. If they catch you with cocaine, 10 kilos of cocaine, 7 years from now, you wipe away your digital footprints, and you run
Too
as senator.
clean.
Yeah, it's
Too
Nigeria, a
clean.
land of no consequences. Well, I just know that if I see this person, I don't want to mention his name, but if I see him, I go less in stomach. That in big stomach, I go less.
9 chicks first. You start from the top to the bottom.
And the
Nine
worst thing
chicks
is that
first. You go first.
the people that are owing the money, right, that should pay, have gone fully solar. So what does that tell you? It's
Wow,
like your
you're
security
wow
guy
on
say,
our own.
just guys say, madam, they come back. Don't worry. I will handle all the invaders that are coming. And you just say security don't run. Oh my, you're on your own now.
This
You're on your OYO. Oh,
watch now
yo.
on. Anyway, in Nigeria, we've already come to terms with the fact that we would provide
No, we've not come with the
um
terms. No. When you come in with the terms, it's not the right language. We've actually
what
chosen
is it?
we've
Uh,
actually chosen a mediocre life as Nigerians. So it's not
fair
as if we've
enough.
chosen. Chosen is as if we've
No,
we've
come to
settled with
terms. I
ourselves.
said, come to
No, not even,
terms.
coming to
Mm.
terms is too mental for Nigerians. We've actually believed that living a mediocre life is what befits us as a people. So that's why I don't complain anymore, because where do you want to start the complaining from?
Period. I
So
agree
yeah,
with you on that one.
average Nigerian is okay with mediocrity. So it's if you like shout it today to tomorrow, nothing will happen. So we'll just live our life anyway as it is. It's just just pity the man upstairs, because all the prayer that are praying to God, you just be like, it's not me that's going to answer this prayer, because you people have the solution. You have leg. Uh-huh. There are better things to pray
You,
for.
you know what? I was in a conversation this week with a friend of mine, and I was telling her, shout out to Somto. And I was saying to her that, like, see, the problem is not that we're not all going to suffer this problem, because she was saying, oh, you're talking about the global problems. Let's talk about the Nigerian problem. I'm like, but we always talk about the Nigerian problem, and we are frustrated even the more by talking about it. So if I choose not to talk about it, it's because I understand that there are only two ways about it. Either you stand still and do nothing, or you actually do something. So,
Man, I don't do
like,
anything. As long as me, I'm making money, I'm fine. I'm sorry. For Nigeria, maybe Nigeria enter soccer way. I no
I
problem with
beg
that,
you.
because
So if we
everybody's.
enter, where you go, Gandhi?
Me, I don't worry now. You will see the gentility of a tiger that day. Because everybody's okay with living a mediocre life in Nigeria. And the people who question, like, oh, why can't we do better? We're seen as the enemy. So there's no point. We're just zombies. So let's live life that way. Last. Everybody's okay.
I actually agree with you, but from a different lens.
Which
If
lens? Concave or convex?
you once I tell you, then you can tell me
You
which
see,
one you think
we,
it
we
is.
studied integrated science in school.
No, I that I think they even started that one from Intro Tech. Abi, wasn't it Intro Tech?
I don't even know.
Anyway,
I just know it was one of those annoying subjects.
I wonder if they still do Intro Tech though.
There's a day I saw the timetable for senior work. I didn't know 50% of the subjects here. I'm like, thank God I finished school. God, waiting me all this one.
They've been rechristened. Okay,
Mm,
so here's my POV.
yes.
I say let's look at it this way, right? Because we run a democratic system in Nigeria, right? Everybody has equal rights to voting in their leaders. So you and
Yes.
the
Yes.
bum on your street, the one that you
Unfortunately,
consider and you exactly right
that's the
now.
drawback. That's the drawback of democracy. That's the
Well,
unfortunate
maybe
drawback.
maybe in Nigeria it is the
No, it's,
drawback of
no, it's the
democracy.
drawback, because the greatest democracy we've seen in the world elected an idiot twice. And it's the reason why the world cannot buy fuel at an affordable price, because you declared a war with people who bluntly told you on CNN they are waiting for you. You know
Per
when you want to fight somebody on the street and the person say, "Come now, come and kill me, come and kill." That is what these people are telling you. Now you're not negotiating with them because they don't hook you for neck. But please continue. That is the drawback of democracy. That some people,
okay.
everybody has equal rights. No, I'm very sorry. People like Portable should not have the same equal rights as me. Sorry,
I'm
but continue.
screaming. I mean, you make Portable sound like the scum of the earth, but
Yes,
I
he
understand
is.
the direction. Okay, so yes, there are some countries that practice a full democracy, right? So Norway, there are people that have a failing one, like for instance, America. And we even in those ones that I will consider failing, there is still things that are for everybody that is working. So no, we do not practice a democracy like the people that are practicing democracy.
Let
There are
me tell
some
you.
things that
Let me tell you, democracy we practice. Sorry, we practice
tell me.
Alaba democracy. It's Alaba democracy.
Please
It's
don't
not
blame it
original.
on Alaba before
It's
Lagos will go and
Taiwan.
shut down the market.
It's Taiwan. It's Taiwan democracy we are doing. It did not pass on. It
See,
did not pass standard organization of Nigeria test. It don't
listen.
come with. It don't come with manual. It don't come with
Ah,
remote. So
see,
yeah.
it gets something to be say normally. Everybody suppose get am. Number one, this electricity now we know dey. Everybody is
Ugochi,
what? Entitled to electricity.
there's
So you
something
tell me
that's
that we practice no, we don't practice democracy. This one is stupidity at this point. That's what we're
see.
doing.
There are some things I've settled in my heart that can never happen again. Like one, me marrying Halle Berry. It's not possible. Halle Berry is already engaged. It's not the possible. Second one, Nigeria no figure light till the end of the world. It's not the possible.
I beg you, I first of all intercept that talk. Ping.
Okay.
Eh? I
Intercept.
beg you. Please,
See,
all those
if
kind
Nigerians,
absolute
if Nigerians, if
I
Nigerians were
override
serious
that talk
people,
that Nigeria
okay,
will have electricity. And I
okay.
will me
Have you heard of this new transport company? Have you heard they are very these guys they're nationwide. Have you heard their name before?
which one?
It's called Mouth is Good Transport. Mouth is Good Motors. That is what it's called. Because
Be
in a serious
serious. I
country,
think you're messing with me.
yeah, because in a serious country, we should not even see we've gone past the point of talking. Make people where they work for national grid, maybe they just wake up the next day, go say they go work. They see like 50,000 people in front of their doorstep. Then they know
Period.
that you're there. That's the shit that's going to happen now. There's no more talking. Like I don't read. But what are we going to do? Nigerians will
See,
go
like
out and even
shut
brag.
down the economy. Because why are we
Nigerians will go.
functioning on this nonsense?
The thing is that Nigerians we take glorification in adjusting. Oh, um, petty thieves are always robbing us in our area. What do we do? Oh, our street just put up a gate, so our gate is like an estate, even though it's an untarred road with no more than 10 houses. Oh, we have an estate here. Please, when it is 7 o'clock, don't allow cars to enter. One thing, one thing, one thing.
Check their boots. You need to check their boots,
Check the booth. Please call the person that you are going to meet, and they'll give you a code. Code in an untarred area. You don't even get street lights. That's how we manage.
This
You know,
sub that you're throwing,
uh,
I'm
it's all of
uncomfortable with
Lagos.
this.
It's all
Uncomfortable.
of Lagos. All of Lagos. I see all of you. You
Fair
are the
enough.
same yourself. You're carrying gate up and down, just there, uglifying everywhere.
Oh,
Instead of you to go and ask, as a tax-paying citizen, it is your right to go and to challenge the Nigerian police authority. Ask your governor, why are we not having enough? Why aren't police patrolling here every night to ensure that the lives and the properties of the people who pay tax in this country, who pay your salary, are secure? But no, we will inconvenience ourselves. So you come late to your own area and they've locked the gate. You now have to go and sleep outside at past 12. Another one, there's no light, but what do you do? And they've already done it for you people. There's for the poor people, it's called I better pass my neighbor. You just and you'll not be shooting out carbon uh,
monoxide. Eh,
monoxide. You don't later you people now say people are then at 40 and 50. When you've inhaled more carbon monoxide than oxygen. Or the
Wait,
new fans the
do
new
they still
sorry,
make that generator though?
you go
I
then
better pass my neighbor.
see you. Or the new one. Oh, I'm upgrade now. See my solar inverter power international
Her
something something something. There is 5 million. And
from this.
you come out on social media and boast, but that is not the solution. The solution is that as the minister of power is waking up, you are in his bedroom.
Doing what?
You even help him hold his fire.
Ayamatanga.
You help him hold his fire. Open the door to his car for him. You will drive into the. We are driving into the ministry of power today in Abuja. What do you people do? Everybody start explaining what do they do, because the only job from the gatesman to the minister in that ministry is how do we provide electricity to Nigerians? Simple. But what do? We don't do it. We laugh. We laugh. We go to bear parlors. Please, sir, I want to charge. We'll be laughing like monkeys. Kiki, up and down. Sunday will come. They'll rub our head and say, please, Nigerians, you need to persevere. And what's prayer point of all time? You need to pray for our
Okay, sweet
leaders.
pea.
I will curse the leaders. I will curse them in Arabic and Hebrew. So the thing will be very strong. It will be like the Prince of Persia and the Jamaican will give them double blow. But no, we're a domicile people. So we just continue. And this I don't like that about Nigeria because I've done the permutation. I don't talk about before. I am Doctor Strange in Marvel. I don't see him. The
Mm-hmm.
Bible said it. See, Nigerians, bro, as it is, Nigerian politicians can dip Nigerians into hellfire, and Nigerians will be selling AC in hellfire. That is how
Resourceful
bad we
people.
are. That is
We're
how bad we are. We will manage. In other countries, if a politician even has the wrong look on his face, he's gone. Say you frown face when you supposed to explain something, you don't go with that. Well, we rice, right? Is everything is rice, and we collect the rice. You don't have light, you're collecting rice. What do you want? How you want chop? But hey,
Go chop rice now. The
God,
rice where they
they
give you.
they kidnap your family members. But hey, rally day, they go give you rice.
Per.
You go to
And
loot.
buses. I'm hearing a lot
Loot,
about buses these days.
loot is on strike. But guess what? In the rally, they're giving you rice. Then you
Right.
people in February next year, you will sell your souls again. And later you not be complaining. You should not be complaining. As a matter of fact, if I was God, I'll say, please, all prayers from Nigeria are hereby banned,
Right.
cancelled. Nothing there again. Because you people are just wasting your saliva and your neck. Nothing there. So that is it. This is how we are going to be to the end of time. Nothing will change with Nigerians.
No, I
Okay.
don't appreciate this. Like,
So
first of all,
so
see, there
so
is
what's the
venting. No, so there is venting. Like, I
no, this is not
believe,
venting. This is not
no.
venting. I've said
So,
it. I've looked
s-
like Solomon. I
so
looked under
here,
the sun.
so
I
here's
saw
the
the
thing.
eagle in the
Now,
sky,
so, not be only
in the
the
sea. Hmm.
make I, but that one na vanity. Wetin they try tell you be say based on the matter of this country, and I'm so serious when I say it. And guys, when I say these things, I'm not saying it out. I'm not drawing it out of my ass, right? The truth is that there's only so much that the people can take, and at a certain level. The reason that you and I are this uncomfortable also is because we are aware or have seen and or experienced a semblance of place of place or being to places that have actually worked, right? And that's why we are this aggrieved. Let me tell you, the average Nigerian is unaware of that because and I mean, when I talk about the average Nigerian, I'm not even now talking about you and I, the people who are actually going to the polls, the people who, when we speak in the conversations, we say, oh, they collect rice. The actual average Nigerian who is feeling the bite of things only understands this one system. And you know what? In that moment, when the oil stained politicians come and say, oh, they'll listen because that's all they know. So, what am I trying to get at? My hope is not in just even those people or in the average Nigerian. My hope is in the fact that at some point, in some way, there's going to be a heady person who is going to actually be able, or there are going to be a set of heady people who are going to come together and say, you know what, enough of this shit. We have to come to that point at some point
You know my
because
fear with that.
if
You know,
if we see it, I'm just going to land it here. If we have
land the plane.
people in our settings, now our friend groups that are intelligent, we believe are intelligent enough to make, even if it's as much as a semblance of sound opinion when it comes to any structure in Nigeria, then I'm hopeful that someday those words are going to get to the right ears and change has to happen. Actual, actionable change, impacts, right?
See, there's
It
only
can happen. So
yes, I agree. It can
I
happen.
agree with the venting, but the absoluteness of
The absoluteness is
there's no absolute situation.
I understand, but the absoluteness is 99%. See that remaining 1%, that you just hit on right now. See, it might be, it will take, it will take people that are very, how will I put it now, strong-willed and who
Yes.
are ready to circumvent this bullshit
Oh
we call
yeah.
democracy. Because see, democracy will vote in thy kingdom come. We will vote for one idiot after another idiot. It is the same way. It has already been engineered that way. It has already been engineered that way. It's like when you buy a car. That car will continue to give you problem no matter what you do. Like carry and go coast carries nothing. Once hand don't touch am, you don't touch am. You don't spoil. But the problem is that we've been down this road before. We've seen our parents saw how many coups did our parents see? Oh, fellow Nigerians, we are here to return the country into blah blah blah. They bobo us, bobo us, bobo us. They bobo us in 1990. See, when was the last coup? 1994. So that is my fear. That which day? Okay, even if they pay lottery, we they draw dice. This dice also don't give us double six by now. That is my issue. Because trust me, man, if you are saying we are doing democracy, the people in the halls of democracy are ready to kill, destroy, burn. They don't give a fuck about you. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. And unfortunately, the other side doesn't have that firepower. That's the problem. So when if we are talking about the people that will rise, those people will be like, oh, if you kill one of us, we kill four of you. We not get it. We are Dagbana Shoko here with the crates. Either away or you're no way. That is the only solution. But when it will come, I do not know. So, ladies
Of
and
course
gentlemen,
we do not know.
welcome to 234 Essential, where we are venting because once again, in Africa's largest nation, the most populous black, all the rubbish they used to say about Nigeria, we do not have
No.
lights.
Please,
We
I
do not
beg,
have lights.
was sweet, amazing, premium people, number one.
Black,
However, we
black,
have a failed government.
black man will get big prick. No sabi, you know sabi a pregnant woman. So what are you?
Now, the
It's
issue
just
where they face for
you
the
used to,
economy be that
you are just
for
used to
real.
urinate now. You have erectile dysfunction. You're not saying I get no. Yeah, it's
It's on
what
the rise, by the way.
it's, it's not rising. There's nothing
It's
that is
on the
rising.
rise.
There's no Viagra. There's no sex chocolate. Nothing. No agbo that will make this rise. Yeah, just a paper
Milk
in
of
the
the
horse.
puppy.
There's no milk out. Yeah, that one is poison. You can use it to die, but there's nothing. Just the carry and they go.
Oh my
Yes,
word.
AOT2 is in the building and Ugochi is here. Sorry for
Hey
venting about
guys.
Nigeria. We are having it really bad now because our president is gallivanting and there's no lights. He has not even said, "Oh, sorry, oh, the price of fuel. Not be my fault, oh, but we go see how we go try rejig am." Nothing. What we heard today is that they said, "Oh, he has sleepless nights because of security," and the minister of power has apologized, assuring us there'll be electricity. When you people are owing 3 to 4 trillion naira, have you decided to pay your BC? No. So that is where we are. We're calling it today. You want to send us formula 234 social.com, and we'll read on the podcast. Hopefully, you're writing from a part of the world where people care. People care about the quality of life. People also have a sense of responsibility, a collective will to help their nation go forward and ask questions. Not Nigerians that take it up the ass and they're going to kill them for every December and saying, God, show me the way. Thank you very much.
Oh my God. Show me the way.
I said, I be God.
Anyway,
I know there's no way for you people. Road has closed.
no more way for poor people. Shout out to Mavel. It's
No
named
more way.
Marvel.
Marvel, I don't even know, man. No more. See, at this point, anything anybody feels, call them. Even now, call them.
Hi guys, your girl Ugochi in the building. Welcome as I said to 234 Essential. We are happy to be here today to do this with you and have these chit chats and to really vent, you know. Yeah, you guys are our online friends. Might just vent as well here, you know. Well,
I just vent
follow
because this might be my last venting. Sorry, continue.
never. Oh, you need to keep venting. See,
Oh, no,
energy
no,
is
no, no.
neither created nor destroyed.
I need and my energy can be used in productive ways for myself.
This one is one of them. So you need to vent. This is something also people are listening to you, you understand? Anyway, follow us on every social media platform at 23 Essential Podcast. Tell your friends, tell their friends, and everybody to follow us, you know, and listen to us. Also, projects, money to execute the project. Now you remain. You understand? It's not like there's no project. Oh, Ugochi, I think it's time people should do video. Wow, such an iconic thought. Please, there's a donation link in our show notes. You need to toggle it and show us what you really want from us. You understand? Be clear what you want. Thanks. State what you want clearly inside the donation link. Thank you and welcome to another episode. And we're about to kick it off hot. This episode is about to be heated. I can feel it. Can you
It's
feel it,
heated because
AOT2?
everywhere for Nigeria are hot. We are neighbors to hellfire at this
What
point. We
is
don't
this
just know.
heat?
They don't they push us
Ayo.
go hellfire. We don't know just know yet. The
Hey,
geography when they release the latest atlas, you go just say Nigeria not even the Africa again. Just they want far place where fire they burn. But anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome to the land. I don't want to say Mika honey of scorpions and pepper.
you don't
But
see scorpion for Lagos.
I saw scorpion once before.
I actually have in my house.
Everybody went mad that day. Your house went upside down. Scorpion,
Oh
brr, brr.
yeah.
And you know Nigerians now say, oh, somebody must have sent it. So I'm like, bro, it's just insect. We just pass. There's not everything
Oh
has to
my
be.
word.
Not everything has to be a Nollywood Mazayan film. I beg, I beg. But please, if you see cats, just know that it's real. Or owl. In that one, I don't fuck with those ones. That one, they sell and come. So be guarded. Be real.
See, Ayo, if we were to produce, I have a question.
Yes.
If we were to produce something in Nigeria, now this is in an absolute situation. In fact, this is an absolute advantage conversation, right?
Mm,
You know the law of absolute advantage. So this is the absolute advantage. Let's just say Nigeria, our head don't correct, things some seemingly are working. It's until you enter somewhere before you know if they work or they work.
mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
understand? But seemingly to us within and without, we is working. What is that thing that you would say that we can produce in Nigeria that will keep us at an advantage globally?
I
Like
know
we'll,
they think
we'll
that
be
far.
the best at
You know
that
the
thing.
problem. I know
Tell
they think
me.
that far because Nigeria doesn't allow you to think that far. Nigeria just allows you to be thinking of, please, I hope they bring this light at home. That is the only thing Nigeria makes me think of right now. This is what Nigeria has reduced us to, asking for the wondering about the basics of life. That is all. That one is rocket science. What Nigeria, there are so many things Nigeria has minerals, but see, it's on top of this oil that will die on because our leaders do not have the sense or the political will or the intellect to diversify the economy. So they just talk, 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 but it's oil they're always focused on at the end of the day.
So the
Simple as
truth is
that.
that they actually diversify the economy. It's not just recorded for you and I's
So
consumption.
no, no, that wasn't concern me. You don't concern them. I don't give a fuck about them. That's why I'm always happy when they die because they are useless to me. Honestly, if you say Nigerian politician die, and you say person they dance for streets, now me put canopy there, now me bring DJ come. Simple, because it doesn't concern me. So anything I put in for their pocket, now for your pocket with that. I don't know you. Simple as that. As
So
I did like this gun self, I feel just throw bomb, go. I feel the vest now. I don't want to hear siren. In case the siren come be convoy, I don't want to know. Yes,
the,
but that is it. We all know what Nigeria can produce. We've studied it in social studies. It's plenty everywhere in Nigeria. But would they agree? No. We will be arguing about light. Lights in 2026, electricity. There is mass. Oh, wow.
so Nairametrics had this report of top 10 largest sectors in 2025 that contributed to um 331 trillion naira
I know see that money. That
revenue
money
to
no
our
small.
GDP.
Mm-hmm.
No, oh, how you want to, I want to
You know I don't believe all
allow.
this, or you know I don't care about all these numbers.
Tell me.
Because at the end of the day, I only have 4 questions to ask.
Mm-hmm. Number
How does
one.
this how does this improve the state of security? How does this improve the state of healthcare? How does this improve the state of education? And how does this improve the state of the economy? If
First
all
of
those
all,
numbers cannot positively affect those 4 things, you are showing me animal farm numbers. Simple as that. Put them for your pocket.
okay, so I see your point, right? However, that's not how I don't believe that's the direction to take when thinking about numbers, right?
The one
So
direction.
many times because we are unaware of the numbers is why we also do not know what to ask, right? Because the numbers show you what is or what's happening. They tell you, right? Now, because you are not paying attention to the numbers, or these numbers are literally flying over our heads, we also don't know what to ask. When they say Nigeria has a budget of some audacious numbers, we're just listening to those numbers and, anyway, because we know that those monies would be embezzled one way or the other and not used for anything of great priority. The truth is not that we don't see the money. It's just that the money is not going to what it needs to be going for. And because we are largely unaware of these numbers and almost uninterested, which I'm not saying that everybody needs to, by the way, but because we cannot demand. It's just like a sales team that doesn't is not aware of their targets. So what are you working towards? Why are you going to be selling? What are you going to be selling based off of? What's going to be your drive, right? And it is not just even in saying, "Oh, this is the sales target," but in a way to communicate it where they can understand. See, when accountants speak about money and when a salesperson speaks about money, it's very two different POVs, right? Or when a business person speaks about the POV is different all through, based off of what you need that information for, right? But if we're uninterested in these numbers and every time, because guess what? This Tinubu economy is still projecting some really interesting numbers in terms of growth and future
from
growth and
because me,
in this for this
me,
economy,
no, me, I used to say it. I used to
they
say it.
have
But
positives
wait,
that they are
wait,
reporting.
wait. I'm not disagreeing with you. Eh?
Okay.
When that man that said this is a water went to UK,
Who
he
is
too
that?
also Dan Eboala, one of the president's advisors, that did a terrible job when he was being interviewed on the world stage. People were hammering him questions. Nigerians abroad were,
Oh, is it the Al Jazeera interview?
yeah, Jazeera
Oh
interview.
yeah.
And the guy was quick to say, according to the World Bank, according to the MFF, there's a projected growth of 4.4% in Nigerian economy.
That's an
One guy,
intelligent man.
one, okay,
He's
that guy should not be,
intelligent because he can speak. He speaks very intelligently.
that man should not
But
be allowed to breathe
get
because he should not be allowed to
base.
breathe
This thing
because
is not there.
the level of stupidity that will be transmitted across Nigerians, it goes past syphilis. But somebody, an intelligent person, also rose up. I believe, is an editor of one. I don't believe is in the media. He said, "You people are always quick to quote from organizations that have destroyed Nigeria's economy and always kept you in debt,
Mm-hmm.
always, all the time. Why can't you give us independent numbers, not people that you already owe money to? Of course, if you are owing me money, I'll say, your economy will grow now because I still want to borrow you money and keep you in debt at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So all those
Mm-hmm.
numbers don't matter
Mm-hmm.
to me. Like I said, if those numbers do not show working on the common streets, it's for them to go and eat. It don't concern me. I
Which brings me
really,
to
they can
see.
say,
I
oh, look, oh, the naira dollar this has gone to 1.4 as life as inflation gone down. No,
for it.
before price was 1.2, I be price of fuel was 1.2, 1.3. Price of fuel went down, was almost 800. Did it reduce the cost of transportation? No. So why should I be happy over things that do not affect my life?
Nobody's saying you should be happy.
So as you
I
see
haven't
those
asked for
numbers,
happiness. I'm saying
uh
that it is also for our. It's not for happiness. It's for your knowledge. It's for our. It's for our
no,
own knowledge,
I'd
not
rather
for
store I'd rather store almighty formula in my brain right now because knowledge will not just profit my life, benefit my life. It no fit dey my head. I go delete them.
this interest does not repair anything. By the way, I
No,
just
it's
need
not
to
me.
put
I
it
mean,
there.
I'm not a repairer, so it's not my job to repair.
It's
They
not
were
about
they
even.
were elected
It
to
starts
repair.
from no, and unfortunately, that everybody has a part to play. But we also mount it as we rightly say. We are looking at leadership all the time. The problem also resides within us as a people
I know. See, as I
because
did like this, I
we
am
are
not
not
tired of
able
you to
to.
pass waiting you don't do for Nigeria. We don't talk, we don't write, we don't do podcasts. If Nigerians say they don't want, it's fine. And this country has a way of killing people that was gonna demand for more. Delegiwa, Fela's mother, he choke. As I did like this in my young life,
It.
I don't want to die for Nigeria. If God meets me now, say which who should die, you or Nigeria? Please take Nigeria. I'm begging you. Because my headache you don't give me. That's giving me mental issues. And I
Oh
cannot
my
deal with it
word.
again. Please. I'm in heat right now. 001 is enjoying solar panel AC.
Okay.
That is it at the end of the day. The 001 is even too far. My local government chairman, I'm sure he's touching somebody's one small girl's breast somewhere with correct AC.
I rolled my
Simple.
eyes.
Simple. My ward councillor is probably doing the same thing too. Then you now want me to be bothered about them. No, 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 no. The
Who is
day,
bothered about him?
the day
See,
Asha
but
sang, that day that Asha sang about, one day the river will overflow. When that day comes, you can, hey, we cannot come out and now decide it's fine. But all this, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
you
And
know,
let Tinubu have King Charles's naked photo and say, because of this naked photo, England will be giving us 50 trillion pounds per year.
they'll be
If
giving
it's
us their criminals actually
if the
and
money no
felons.
enter streets, we no feel am or your own, sir. That is your own mandate. It no concern me. Let me hustle my own hustle. Thank you.
But, but Tinubu just
Sincerely, a disinterested Nigerian. 100% disinterested Nigerian. Thank you.
man, as long as you are still here like this, you cannot be disinterested, unfortunately.
Sorry, my body is here, but my spirit is somewhere else,
All
floating.
right.
Flying.
All right.
Yes.
And see, if you know the interesting thing is even people that are out of Nigeria that know more about what's happening in Nigeria than we that are here.
You know, sometimes I've forgotten that word when they say you fall in love with your captive. I forgot. It's a psychological
Oh,
term. I can't.
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome. Me, when I go, I know they go near anywhere Stockholm. I'm going to enjoy my life, nigga. If anybody mention,
That's
if
what
I
you
leave
will
this
think.
country, okay. If anybody leave this country,
If I hear say
if, I
you
li-
no go
if
walk
anybody
your ass off.
if anybody mentions this country when I don't escape, I've escaped from the trap of the fowler, please, or the snare of the fowler. It's gone, bro. I will choke you for Adam Sabu. Let you concern Nigeria. I beg, I beg, I beg.
See now na Tuesday night, me and you did the record.
Even
When
even
you
in Nigeria,
relocate, you no go
Nigeria,
get time, my G.
even
You no
even
go,
in
you
Nigeria
no
here
go
itself,
fit get time.
even in Nigeria here itself, I don't know some political news because it no concern me. ADC,
For real,
APC,
like
PDP,
ah,
I don't care because it's a bunch of thieves just going to go and do it again. It is not my
see.
business. I'm
It's my
sorry.
business, so it's my business, and it's also my business to reimagine a future that I want to live, whether here or anywhere in the world.
When I want to reimagine
Number one
Nigeria,
here.
when I want to reimagine Nigeria, shout out to Marvel Comics. I just go and watch Black Panther 1 and 2.
But that's not the reality.
It's my that is the one
See,
me I want.
let me even shine the light on something you raised that I
You
was
can't
going to
sorry,
pick up.
Ugochi, you can't even shine the light because light no dey Nigeria. Don't bother. Say you go shine touch light.
Me
It's
na me
different.
be the light now. Now what for you? Chill
Shine the touch
inside.
light.
Make I tell you something. See, you just said something that is so vital, and I don't believe that we need to wait for the government. Yes, you need the approval, but to make it a consensual thing. Um, but we can't always maybe you get some people who say in your team, some people don't have sense, right? hmm But you cannot say, oh, this company needs to fail because this person doesn't have sense. No, you need to help. It's teamwork, right? And that's why it's also when we talk about the bad, we also need to talk about the ways to improve things. If you keep scolding people without giving them, shout out to one of my best bosses ever, Mrs. F. Every time she will shout at you, she will immediately tell you what you need to do correctly and she will not repeat it again, right? So, yes, 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 all of these things, terrible, horrible. I think it is damn right crazy, right? However, so what are we going to do next? Which then brings the question of we truly, from last week, we were even talking about it. We truly do not own anything that is local,
See, you are going
that
to
is
Ugochi. See, you are going to
for
see that manufacturing, you are going too
us.
far. You're even going too far. Eh? Let this democracy first even let Nigerians even understand democracy. E.g., right? The lady who complained about the bus, right?
Oh,
Her bus
yeah. Oh, my God.
routes, oh sorry, her bus routes. Don't let me act like an American. Her bus routes didn't have enough
Mm,
buses, right?
hmm
Now everybody was shouting, right? The state government, which is okay, which is fine. But you find out that Lagosians didn't know that the responsibility to take that woman's concerns to Lamata, that's
mm,
the state transportation, is
mm-hmm.
actually her ward councillor and her local government chairman. Those two
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers were collecting salary eating, probably pressing breast somewhere. on the island.
Why is he always pressing breast though?
Okay, some that they're probably pressing BB and Yansh that was done in Lekki, Agungi Lekki, so it go hard, it go come black instead of fighting for somebody in their ward,
Why
right?
are they fighting when they should be on top of it?
And so that's what I'm saying, fighting on top of it, right? But you could see that lack of democratic knowledge of how democracy works in Nigerians. You immediately point at the
Exactly.
governor. It's not the governor's business. He has
Exactly.
provided, there's Lamata there. So who is engaging Lamata now? Is the local government chairman and the ward councillor. This is how you know that we are toast in this country. Because there are people, elected people, who should be working on your, they should not be sleeping. Every 2 a.m. like this, so they receive phone calls. Say, sir, we see there's a petty thief in our area. Please make sure. That's what they should be. They should not be sleeping. But we skip all this and you put peer pressure at the center at the end of the day. So when there's that one lack of knowledge, two lack of will to even make yourself have a better society, right? And I use this other recent example. We spoke about it on Loose Talk. I don't want to I can't remember the name of the village or town that was in Delta State where they said there's a university also in that town where they
Ozoro.
had, yes, Ozoro sounds like a Nollywood movie, part 1 and 2 3, where young ladies were sexually assaulted and there even claims of being rape going on there because they were having a bullshit festival, pardon my language, and women were not allowed to come out in public by 4 p.m. Right? If you had state police, right, that would have been done. But let's even leave that. How does a nation that wants to progress in 2026 still abhor how would they will still condone things like this? And there are many, it's all over the country. There are many vile traditions and cultures that we still hold on to. And when people say, how can you still be doing it? Say, no, it's our tradition and culture. One, Nigerians have a very, very, very strong aversion to progress socially, culturally, and I don't want to say governmentally now, but let's say that the word will go enter my brain with that, or democratically. And when the people don't choose to better themselves, they cannot demand for excellence from their political leaders. I keep saying this: we are too comfortable with a lot of black things in this dark things in this country, whether it's tribalism, sexism, sexual assault. Too many things we condone, right? Elitism. So, and this is the same pool where Nigerian leaders come out from. So they cannot be better than us because now we be them. At the end of the day, most countries when you see them that are advanced from the world level, people are pressing the elected officials for change. How can we make our small community better? Oh, we have petty thieves in this place. How are we going to petition the area G police station to ensure that there are enough cars here patrolling? Oh, the robbery cases. What is the status on them? Who have they arrested? Have they taken this person to court? No. We just lie fallow and dormant, thinking that a great nation will just happen because we have prayer points for Mulukoya. It's not going to happen. We are so comfortable with mediocrity. They will tar roads for you, or you build roads for you people, construct roads for you people. There are no walkways and nobody complains. But go to where these politicians walk or live, you will see walkways there clearly, pavements there clearly. It shows you that it can be done. They know what they are doing, but they know that you people don't care. At the end of the day, there are public schools in this country where there are no roofs, there are holes in the classroom. Nobody cares. You just complain. We don't even act like we want to be better. We so much condoned mediocrity is now a way of life. And unfortunately, the things we value has also changed right now for the worse. So where's the hope? I mean, the 001 went to England and I saw Cubana chief priest and Kabaka going with him. This is just, bro, come on. Bro, if Kabaka and chief priest are following the president to England, Omo, sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Nigerians, you need to give it damn. And Nigerians don't just give it damn. That's it.
Like you now, you don't give a damn now. Should you said that you're uninterested?
You know,
You know,
once in a while, you
whatever.
just need to, once in a while, you need to vent. so that you won't run mad. You just need to, how they release the valve, make the air, make the vapor just come out.
Maybe pressure.
Yes, because you look at it as what will piss off Nigerians that will make us like, nah, fam, is enough. Is a no, this one to the end. Man for man, we go follow them. But no, we don't care. So to the attend to, as they said in the Bible, shout out to all the freedom fighters.
I don't know. Yeah, confusing me. So this one way you just do now waiting. Don't be freedom fight. You just talk about.
No. This is just a man who just goes to the bus stop and rants. When you hear say, I really tired when the bus stop and ranting, just know Nigeria's problem.
Of course. What else
It
should
was
we?
Nigeria.
What else are we going
It
to
was
be
Nigeria's
ranting
problem.
about?
It was Nigeria's problem because I weep. No. The weeping for Nigeria, you don't even pass Old Testament weeping for Israel. When Israel was split into two, it don't pass. It don't pass normal. People who are just lackadaisical in the way of doing things, nobody just cares. So yeah, shout out to everybody. Man, you say make they just even pay, make federal government even pay like 50% or 20%. Maybe they even shake body small. So maybe these lights
Of
just
it.
gara I beg. So maybe the lights just no electricity during a heat
So
wave. Not even a message from Federal Ministry of Health. Oh, we are sorry, Nigerians, in case you are suffering from heat stroke or anything. These are the nearest places you should go. No, no level of excellence at board. Okay, yes, there's no light. What is the Federal Ministry of Health? How are they educating Nigerians now? Oh, these are the tips to ensure that you don't have heat stroke. This. But no, it's a carry big injection and just took you for forehead and give you big bandage and say, me, they go your house.
that's
But
why
this
I
is
said
where
to you that the democracy we're practicing here is not the one that other people are practicing.
I say now
And
made
you
in China.
are,
Now made in China democracy we they do. We just copy
if not
the
made in
when you
China
copy,
for really high tech.
say when you copy somebody, you copy first page, but no say back page day. So that just that first page, you just copy. Copy the foundational the Jara will go give you the extra marks. Now everything we will do with that. Yeah, everything we do with that.
An update on that Ozoro festival thing. Or however thing that happened in Delta State, or what is called.
That is not a
I
festival. That is a display of lunacy.
But you know what? It sounds very similar to what happens during Oro Festival in the Southwest, though.
And that's why I said
So,
that there are many pockets, there are many versions of
of
how would I
this
put it
same
now?
thing, eh?
Of cultural events where women are not allowed to come out in public. I
Mm-hmm.
had a colleague. She told me now in our town that whenever a certain masquerade comes out and they see women, they start flogging them badly. And this is not play flog. This is
Mm-hmm.
heavy flogging. And she said one day her and her sister went out. They were just gonna get something quickly. Unfortunately, the masquerades were out and they had to run for their lives. Some women were not lucky. They got serious whippings. And that's why we from a social aspect again, how we engineering, you know, gender equality, progress. Okay, you can say politicians have their own issue, but certain things you look at and you're like, as some,
Fantastic. Now we're talking.
as one of my guys said, he said anytime anything bad happens in Nigeria, he just says not going to make it indicator, because he said this is not going to make it indicator at the end of the day, because the people there now that are doing all these things, right? Whether you're from the southwest, southeast, south, northeast, whatever. If you are flogging women now, you're attacking women, you're raping women. What will you now do to a female politician who is running on your behalf to better your society? We saw it with this lady, Senator Natasha. She was running for governor, and during the campaign trail, the opposition members were calling her a prostitute because obviously, every Nigerian woman who is independent and successful is an ashavu. It's natural. That one is written. Nigeria 1-1. The first book is the first line in the book of Nigeria. At the end of the day, so those are the things we look at and like. There's no even say, okay, let's leave politics. Us as ourselves, social culturally, how we trying to better our society. We're not asking those questions too. Instead, we are wallowing in the
That's the
sense.
question I just asked you, and you don't first of
Oh
all,
yes. Oh no. Let's
you
leave
don't
politicians.
dodge me.
Politicians will die in the lake of fire. That one is setting. Now me go pull that petrol down and say, Jamaica, calm, don't worry. Just give me the petrol. I go burn this. I'll burn them. They go turn to Asun right here. But as Nigerians, bruh, we are doing a terrible job as human beings. First of all, not even citizens, as human beings. First of all, it's a shame that certain things still happen in this country in 2026. You know, look at how we treat kids that wanted to write senior work. There was no light. These children were using candle to write senior work late in the night, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. If you want to know a society, if you want to know the future of a society, just look at how the way it treats women and children. Simple as that. Simple. There's no, forget what IMF says or WHMO says. Look at the way it treats women and look at the way it treats children. It's simple as that. And if we are doing this as a people, minus politics, minus governance, then bro, you have no moral authority to question a politician when he steals money. Because chances are you're going to do it. And we've seen it in Nigeria. Average people, they just give them one small appointment like this. They don't, bro, next 2 weeks like this, their health, they need Ozempic. Because their belly no fit even enter elevator again. They don't chop the whole money finish. So, as Nigeria, we are cooked, we are suya, we are dundu.
I beg, I no follow una be suya. I beg. I'm so sorry. I'm not, you know that family that they say, which is not always thinking like this. Because I cannot be, you understand, like that suya now. I know feel, I go like chop am, but I know feel be suya, you understand?
I
No.
understand.
Because
Yeah.
again, as you just rightly said, as you just rightly said, we also have a part to play, and that's the part
Big
that
one.
me I'm more interested in now
And
and
you know the
moving
sorry.
forward, which is
And
why
the
I
thing about
asked you what I
yeah.
asked you previously.
And
The thing
and
about
the thing about sorry to cut you short is that we
mm,
don't even know when we've struck gold, right? Look at the last election. President gets 8 million. Atiku gets like 6 point something million. Then followed by Obi, another 6 point something million. In the first time in Nigeria's election history, the second and third candidates combined have more votes than the first person. So it's on record that more Nigerians voted against this current president, right? But we didn't say that as a victory. We saw that as a
mm-hmm,
defeat. We didn't build on that. We didn't consolidate. First time I've ever seen, right? Um, where seeing Tinubu's um, foundation, political foundation, which is Lagos State, being challenged and being challenged successfully. Where Peter Obi, who is a man from Anambra, who wins most of the votes, actually won more of the votes. But we know it's in Nigeria, 2 plus 2 is not always 4. 2 plus 2 could also mean 22 or 0, depending on how you see the
okay.
equation. Me will not talk past that one, you know. If you know, you know. Those were foundations for us to build on. But as Nigerians, we are quickly dejected because we believe in a short-term mentality of, oh, if we don't win it now, it's gone. It's gone for life. A smart person, a smart Labour Party, which we know they're not smart because they've been infiltrated by the APC, would have built on that. Peter Obi would have built on that and said, okay, I got 6 million votes. Probably I'm going to need 10 in the next one. Where do I get the next 4 million? How do I galvanize my base? How do I do things, you know? But in Nigeria, for us, every victory is final at the end of the day. Oh no. We did it. We almost did it with democracy. But democracy also showed us that a lot of flaws that they can count 80 votes for Peter Obi. But what's the name of that place where they count the votes finally? Oh, after polling booth, where did they go to? When they go to your local NIC headquarters, 80 votes for Obi might be 8 votes for Peter Obi at the end of the day.
Look at government office.
When they go to the local government office, numbers will change at the end of the day. But look at that day, because I felt proud as a Nigerian that day. People were waiting to see their votes counted and said, no, you don't go scam us. It's when they uploaded it to BVA, people started seeing different mathematical this thing. And from there, we were dejected, you know. And also, the truth about democracy is that it's not all about voting. I might not have voted for anybody, but if you are not the president or the governor or my local government chairman or my ward councillor, it is my responsibility to hold you accountable every single fucking day to ensure that our community is better, because community is the bedrock of democracy. It starts from the smallest unit in society. But we missed the opportunity. Now everybody dejected. Hey, we can't. Now, unfortunately, the opposition has grown stronger. I don't mean opposition. I mean the person in power has grown stronger. He has consolidated power legitimately, and our guy doesn't even have a which party is running on, which is sad. Secondly, he is no okay. Let me leave Obi, but that is it. So sorry, sorry about complaining about Nigeria. I'll complain about sugar daddies next. Thank you.
Why is it sugar daddies that I think it's important that we complain about Nigeria actually.
Now I
I
need to do
think
my
it
weekly
is
rant. That is my own, because now I've moved away from Nigeria. I think it has left my system now.
your weekly rant is noted and very valid.
I exercised the demon in Nigeria in me, so I had to go into a smaller rant uh, about Nigerian life and Nigerian society.
I agree with you. And I, riding off of your righteous anger and your rant, I'm going to add to it that yes, I believe that we all have a part to play. The lack of education or the uneducation of the average Nigerian is also a part of the plot to ensure that we also do not know our rights well enough to ask the right questions. Everything happens in in silos and in hush hush tones, so we don't even know where to go when things go wrong. That's the truth. It's just like asking a simple question: you want to buy land in Nigeria, now where will you go to? Say real estate agents, stuff like that. There's no clarity in the system, and the chaos is what makes the corruption thrive, not the democracy. Yes, democracy is not only voting. Democracy is knowing our civil rights and also exercising it, but we don't even know what that is. Right? You don't even know when to exercise or know when not to exercise. What I see happening these days, the optimist in me sees is there are more people talking about not just the problem but also the solution, which is of course the best way to handle anything, right? So when I say and if even it's a mindset shift, it's a mindset shift that first of all has to happen, where we need to also take accountability of self also to say okay, oh, because as we can see, we solve our problems as Nigerians. If there's no light, you buy a generator. If there is no water, you dig borehole and buy pumping machine. We always find a solution, which is what makes us very patient. It makes us very patient because no matter what it is, we think like as our own bosses. So we find, oh, there's insecurity, build a higher fence. Oh, there's something. We always have like cause and effects. We've figured it out. So, in all our figuring outs, there's also information that we are now getting hold of, right? Because we do not know the law, every time that the law is brought up, it feels like a new thing, right? It feels like, oh, the government, this government is doing a new thing. Give, for instance, they'll say, oh, bikes are not supposed to be on the highway. Over time, the consistency of ensuring that bikes are no longer on the highway reduces, right? In the
Sorry.
initial time when it is said,
Yes.
we forget, we too that are the citizens, we also forget, we do not hold anybody accountable. It is our right and it is our duty as democratic citizens to consistently demand for those things. However,
You
we
know,
too we grow lax as
this
people.
lax thing,
Right.
I want to point to one of the craziest things the state government did.
I want to hear it.
All ride. We all knew that Okada transportation in Nigeria in
Right.
Lagos was a problem, right? It was unregulated. A lot of criminals were there. A lot of people who don't even know how to drive were there. We don't know how to ride a motorcycle properly were there. No helmets, no safety for the riders.
I got stabbed
Okay,
by a bike guy, by the
you see
way.
now. All ride came in and sanitized the whole sector. Every rider was identifiable. he had the contact address, contact information, was paying tax. As a rider, they will give you the helmet. So not even the negotiation thing. You had to use the helmet. And it felt as if they had solved the problems, at least on major highways, not in nook and cranny streets where the normal crazy riders are there, right? What did Lagos State government do? So the Lagos State government to say, okay, how can we make sure that this further penetrates the nook and crannies of Lagos State to clean up this whole mess? They decided to ban the whole business. A business that was paying tax. Several thousands of people were unemployed. Because you said what? Okada is illegal. Today in Lagos State, every Okada rider pays money to, I believe it's NURTW. It's not NURTW.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have a union for themselves. Where is that money going to? What is that money being used for? If
Yeah.
you say Okada is an illegality, then why is it still operating? And why haven't you come up with an alternative all these fucking decades? Why?
Because we too have forgotten. And
And this
we've
is why I
also
believe.
taken, we have
Sorry, and
taken
this
it.
yeah, and this is why, because we take anything, and this is why I believe that in Alasa they smoke
Mm-hmm.
crack, because something they do, you don't look at what the fuck is this at the end of the day. But these are the kind of things that every weekly meeting at your local government council, you call your ward councillor, please, what is going on here? We had legitimate Okada riders, but you people decided to chase them away. So what is the alternative here? And what is this money that is being collected from Okada riders being used for? There is no Okada park in Lagos State. I'm talking about not where they park, a proper park where they go and park, which is legitimate. Most of the time, they cut half of the road, causing
Mm-hmm.
traffic. So this money, what is it being used for? But Nigerians, hey, when VDM don't offset, don't show you black nipples, you people lose your mind. Or Kataife is dancing like an idiot. You people lose your minds at the end of the day.
Um, I can't hate on VDM unfortunately because I don't think he's the problem and I do
Don't worry,
not.
don't worry. When he starts campaigning for 001, you people know that you know that while
See,
you are sleeping, you people have been you've
greater
been
men have
hoodwinked.
fallen.
No, there's nothing
Greater
like greater. No,
that
no, no,
like
no.
see, you know,
If you fall for this, you are not a great man. You are a castrated man. Please go into the village and go into the evil forest so that the gods can eat you alive. Thank you.
well, please, what exactly if you fall for what exactly that you get castrated?
If you fall for APC rice,
Ah, ah. I say greater men have fallen right before our eyes in
I
in
agree.
this same
But
country.
this but these
Who
people is
has
too close
entered
to
the village, the evil forest, and who has been
but
castrated?
please but please I don't want to when you say greater, that means you're calling them great. No, 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 no. These
See, men
are
that have fought that see, if they had told me at that time, growing or watching a show more like pounds and pounds in the favor of Nigerian labor,
no no Oshomole
that
is allowed
today
because Oshomole is allowed
I've
because you can look at the end goal. If you're in a private jet with an AI model, because it says AI, it kind of makes sense because bro, at the end of the day, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
see I,
Import,
facts.
import
You know
babes,
what?
import babes.
See, I've also lived in Nigeria long enough to know that all these setting moral high standing and expectations are
See,
not things
For Niger, anybody go
we
sell
should
out.
consistently, you understand, like see at the end of the day, right, a very many Nigerian or there are very many Nigerians who will still get to that point because that is the only thing they know and understand, and
It's
this
fine.
same script has played one too many times.
Yeah,
That's They will
but
still do the same thing.
I'm saying that if you just go there, I just know you're part of them. It's like sinners. When you're a vampire, please just tell you're a vampire, please. We will enjoy
This one no be
here,
film, na real life. Now the
please.
problem
So
be that
all
now.
of you that you're screaming, oh Peter B, something, something, nothing. And at the back now, you people done the 20 city boy movement. We see you people, oh. We see you people
Shout
clearly.
out to my livelihood. You don't first of all
Mm-hmm.
grab the opportunity. Don't do
I don't even
gold crested
I don't even see those ones. Those
case.
ones are jokers. From the
That
Yoruba
guy has been in
actors
business
that
for so long.
had recently
Shout
created
out
their
to him.
own pressure, their own group in support of Tinubu. The city boys from the east, we see you people too. No, we no go ladder. We just still now. We notice everybody. Just get your money. But if you come at doorstep, well, I lie. A dog that's infested with rabies, rabid rabies, will bite you in your testicles. That's my own mantra for
And they go
2027.
see, and they
Make
go
your
see.
money. Make your money, but do not come to my doorstep. Because in my area, I started seeing APC people. If they hacking, if they darking
What will you do?
my
Tell me.
doorstep,
You need to
have
tell
you
me.
have you poured the hot
Eh?
water? Because you the craze. Did I come and beg you for money? Why are you selling APC to me? Please, 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 get away from here, please. I'll do like Patience Ozoko. I'll carry big broom and be sweeping as they're going. Because God knows the kind of evil spirits they are bringing here at the end of the day.
I don't know.
God
This
help them
this
that they do not have any medical emergency or financial emergency in life. They'll not come and say, please, bros, I need 20K. I'll look at you in the eye. Go and meet you to for that money.
where has it ever happened that the Nigerian politician is begging for money? I've not
No, I
heard.
mean the street touchings, not politicians. Oh.
See those. See, you cannot. Let me tell you. Like as much as we want to be angry and hate those people, what are we then? Like, see,
No,
how do I
you don't
put
understand. I
it?
said don't be.
How do I,
I'm not
like
angry. I'm saying do not approach me. It's different. Do your thing. Make your money, young man.
they no go
But
approach you before?
why they go approach me? Did they
They
crazy?
go first try now. Oh,
Do I look like
sorry, oh.
do they look like their fellow
Your
imbeciles?
egungun no work. The
May everybody they
masquerade where
follow
you wear
things.
for face, you no work.
May everybody they follow themselves. Hey,
They
if you're
will
a
come
zombie,
try
follow a
you
zombie.
first now,
You know,
normally.
and that's why you see, no,
You'll be
ask everybody
tried. Share in this country. They'll try you
in the
first now.
notice law of motion
See,
for every
there is no absolute. There's nothing like never. Do you get me?
there's nothing
Say
like
I
come
will
to my side.
never ever now. So you go Everest.
That is why
You will
that is
sit
why
on top of the mountain ever.
do you see me entering
Everest.
politics? Do you see me entering politics? I just dey talk my own as an angry
Don't worry
Nigerian man
now.
who
See,
cannot
Ayo,
do
it's only a
anything.
matter of time. With the
It's no
right
go.
incentives, you are trying to tell
No,
me.
I no do.
Okay.
I no do. I'm
See,
sorry.
all right. Right.
I no do. Because now so everybody go do say, but if you just do it like that, your own another
Okay.
will keep killing
Okay.
the country. Another will keep
Okay.
killing the country. They will not
So
go
now,
on Sunday
so you
and
don't
say, God,
believe that if you, so I can't have hope that, oh, if Ayomide Tayo enters politics, so Ayomide Tayo will be able to effect change. So the reason
no,
for
no,
you
no.
not
It depends.
entering
It
that space,
depends. It
what
depends. It
exactly
depends.
is what
Wait, calm
informs your
down.
no? No,
Who
because
am
you know,
I?
say
Who
today
am I entering
I
with?
don't if this thing at
Which
chess where they play, I don't really block you some kind of places for these conversations.
which party am I entering with? Who am I entering with?
No,
That's
I'm not. No, I
mm-mm.
personally, I see this. Another thing that Nigeria and democracy doesn't make sense to me is that we want to form two parties, but it's really like multiple parties because we can see that
It's two party. I know
different.
it's two party. Nobody get that money.
Right?
Nobody get that
Okay.
money. No, but see,
Okay. See, that's
look
what
at
we
the three
want to
party they
say.
were doing.
So now in the two, since you are agreeing that is two party,
Yes, it's two parties now.
in
Where's
you
PDP?
which one do you want to which one will you then say will you then say aligns with your morals, because at the
Nobody
end of the
aligns with my
day,
morals because Nigeria
okay,
technically
so,
does not have a party.
so
We have a
thank
platform.
thank you very
Without
much
platforms,
for that response. If you do not hack
yes,
into any party, then why is your response to me first dependent on a party?
because maybe there might be a party that will rise up. But today, I've not
Okay,
seen a party that
see,
will rise up.
You see, when there are there's one thing, there are two things that you're doing in this conversation. You are speaking in absolutes, and then you are doing a maybe after. When I asked you that,
It's allowed.
so if
It's
I
allowed.
cannot have, and that's fine. I just want to bring it to your notice that that's what you are doing, so that you can respond to me,
And I
because
asked you a question, but
we
you've
don't
not
they
answered my
ping.
question.
What's your
You've not answered my
question?
question.
Tell me what your
On
question
which
is.
platform am I entering? If you want me to enter APC, it's not possible.
No. So if you are telling me that party is inconsequential because you do not, none of them none of them harkens to your interests. You are telling me now that none of them. So it means that party doesn't really matter in your
No,
decision making.
that's not
Okay.
what I meant. I
Okay.
was
So
trying to make
tell
a
me.
difference that there are no political parties in Nigeria. There are only political platforms.
Right.
Unfortunately, the platforms I've seen so far are for the educationally challenged, and I
And
cannot be with them
what I'm asking you again is
unless
that
there's
if
a political
tomorrow,
platform that has values. Yes, I will join now, but which one has
okay,
values? Which
okay,
one now?
no. So it's not so for you being into politics, your number one priority is that it has to be a party of integrity. Is this correct?
Yes, now I can't. If you roll with bro, if show me your friends, then I'll tell you who you are. Simple as that.
Okay.
There's no this thing. All those one I say, oh, we enter, but we're gonna chop. If bro, you would see they'll fuck you up. Greater men have been killed with this kind of leg over they want to do. So they happen. You will chop that money and you keep quiet. That is it.
Okay. This question where I want to ask you now, I don't believe say you don't answer my question, but
Which question
because
again?
now, say tomorrow, Ayomide Tayo gets into the corridors of power.
And I keep asking you, how did that get you into the corridor?
The how is inconsequential at this point.
No, 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 no. That's how the Cali
No,
bastard enter
no, it's
family.
not.
No, 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 no,
See,
no, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm,
oh, and
mm-mm,
sometimes
mm-mm.
now then they raise the family. Oh,
I know
sometimes,
I
but
beg,
here's the thing. But
I am
here's the
not
thing.
singing on your mandate. We shall stand. I'm
If
sorry.
you know where my own frustration comes from us as Nigerians too, is that we can so deeply daydream of how terrible Nigeria is in
We're
my
not
own
daydreaming.
head
We don't
though.
sleep. We are
No, that's
nightmaring. We are
so
nightmaring.
unfortunate. See, and I tell this to every Nigerian, even my friends who live abroad and try to press this emotion on me. I cannot, sorry, like it is my reality. So I don't really need, like, I don't need much to be convinced. I need you to understand that. Like, in these conversations, my POV is that I live in it. And I say every other time that there is no way that Nigeria exists currently. It annoys me to say, and I do not take pride in saying that I have not either witnessed personally or have somebody it has happened to that is so close to me. I'm telling you. Now, you cannot be more aggrieved than the bereaved. You cannot. You cannot be angrier than the average person who wakes up every day to the realities of this country. You cannot be angrier. But for my sanity, I choose to live in a positive place mentally, emotionally, that's the only way to get by. Yes. And so if I share then my optimism, it is because from there I have given birth to the reality that I'm hopeful to see. Yes, it is not happening today. Oh. And it might not happen today. But I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Right before our eyes, Nigeria has changed and changed and changed. And so why can't we not believe that it's going to change one day and something's actually going to work for the general
Is
consensus?
the belief that
See,
kills. Is the
Ayo, you know the
belief that
interesting
kills.
thing? I was saying to my friend I was having a conversation with over the weekend. I wanted to talk about sectors that are thriving and all of that, but we'll get that back. Here's the thing. We're always very bothered about the average Nigerian. And I'm sorry if I'm not certain. Actually, I take that back. I'm not sorry. I'm not certain how this will be consumed, but take it as you will. We are always talking about the average Nigerian who lives under 1,000 naira and is going through it.
Ugochi, those people are 80% of your country.
Okay, fine. And I agree. That's exactly. And so when you say that, oh, why are people taking? Who are the people? You need to be realistic that those are the people who are taking. And why are they taking that? Because they're in a state of perpetual poverty to ensure that they do not
That's
have the knowledge of certain things.
And I agree. And that's why I said we are not coming out. That's what I said. I agree now.
No,
So
and
they
then
should
I
take their
cannot. No,
they should take their
see,
10K now.
this
They
is
should take
not
their
the first
10K.
time a country is faced with where a great poverty. There are always many other ways to think about one thing. That's what I am saying. And we
So
must
what is the other
encourage
way?
differing. We must
So what
encourage
is the other
differing.
way?
Don't worry, when me personally too, I start to take active steps beyond what I'm even
Okay.
actually as the days go by. Number one is first of all, there needs to be a mindset shift.
With
We
these
need
hungry
to
people.
educate. See, Ayo, you know, no say fasting safe na mindset. Number
Okay.
one. Yes, it's not. See, yes, poverty has been weaponized, but then we must reimagine it too again because that is the only way that we can honestly get out of this shit. Because the people who are impoverished or in poverty don't even know that there is a better way, which is what I am saying. It is you who knows there is a better way that is upset. You.
Okay, I agree. I agree. I
That's
agree.
that's what I'm trying to get at with you. Like it is you who is upset because there's a part of your heart that is saying, eh, it, you are making it. I don't know how to. There's one empathy that comes from one place that I sometimes wonder for us. Is it real? Because guess what? You are not living under 1,000 naira. You are not.
But
However,
side note, I'm living way below.
however,
I'm living way below my potential because I'm in Nigeria.
exactly. Exactly,
Yes,
because there are
and I have a
things that are
reason.
meant to be for everybody that are
I
not
have a,
happening right now. So what can
yes,
we do that because we cannot wait for the government, evidently, as you can see, and you then fold your arms. And again, as I always say, I'm grateful for platforms that even talk about these questions and talk about these things. Because if it is we're so easily distracted, as well as people. We make it sound like these Nigerians we're talking about is like arbitrary people. They're actual people. They are here. They are your neighbors. They are you and I. So if we're having a conversation about Nigeria and you are saying, oh, the people that okay, what are we now going to do about it now?
that's why I
You're
said I'm
waiting
not
for
doing
the
anything. That's
government.
me, Ayomide Tayo. As I am like
Oh,
this, I'm only looking after myself and my loved ones. Anything with 0001 do or 0036 one do is
but
fine by.
unfortunately, what 001 and 0032 does is actually your business because guess what? If the
What?
hospitals do not work, if the schools do not work, if the roads do not work, if electricity is a problem, it is their responsibility to also ensure that it is fixed. And you will go to those institutions that are largely dependent on these things that I've just spoken about. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, we want to remove ourselves from the situation. However, I'm also seeing people actively doing things about it.
It's good for them. I champion them. But in Psalm
No,
121:4, let me explain. Because you say, what am I doing? That in case, hospital
I
and
need
everything,
reflex on this podcast. I need
please,
reflex to come and talk about the Bible with you. So that
behold
this
the
one,
protect.
this
See, this is Psalm 121
not because
verse 4.
not because I do not believe in the Bible, but because
Indeed, sorry, need international version. I got to do like 3 versions. Indeed, he who watches over Israel neither slumbers nor sleep. New Living
that's hope.
Translation.
That's hope, by
Indeed,
the way.
it is
That
strength in
is
my own hope.
that's a
It's my
hopeful.
personal hope. It is my
uh
personal
So
hope.
how is
Please, let me
God
do a
going to do?
second.
Is Jesus coming a second time? Is this the second
No,
coming?
me
It's going to
and
use
God
human
have
being
our
now.
own.
What about this you that they
No,
want to
it's
use now? Now I ask you
no,
that they
no,
want
no,
to
no,
use that.
no,
Oh, what are you
no.
going to? What I tell me what that I cannot have faith
Indeed,
that if AOT2 goes into the
indeed.
corridors of power, that I will see changes in certain areas. AOT2 cannot let
No,
me fit that
the
conversation.
day
Is
if
there
there's a
asking
business,
me
okay,
is party?
let me
Is
ask you
this
that
one?
question.
Is that
Let me
one?
answer that
Is this
question. Let
one?
me answer that question.
Omo,
Eh?
Ayo, be ready for change.
Wait.
You
The
will
day I
see, you
entered,
will know, and you will feel
wait.
it. Let
Please
me
let
tell
me
you
ask.
because
You asked me question. Let me
okay,
answer now.
because you
The
want
day
to
I
ask
entered,
me now.
the day I entered corridors of power, which of
Better
God
get hope,
willing,
oh.
it will not be all these thieves in APC or these
Now you
murderers in
know.
PDP,
And they go put
right?
you in their midst. Waiting won't come happen because the
No,
same
I know
Bible way they
today.
quote still talk about people like
I am,
David.
and this is honest.
Right?
I am going to create
Right.
I'm going to create a killer squad of the 100 greatest corrupt Nigerians. That's all. I'm not going to end up because, bro, I don't get time to the follow person they talk. Say, why are you doing like this now? Okay, you take.
Why you are killing them, then what will be happening in the country? The country will be on a standstill while we're
We're
waiting
going
for
to
you to
no,
kill them.
because now we are going to use examples because it has worked in other countries. As we are saying,
Of course.
let us be hopeful because I've said it in this country. Nigeria cannot go forward until some people just go missing. I
That's
am
not a
saying
democratic system, though.
we
This
don't
one that
want
you're
to.
talking about.
No, we will change the
Ah,
government overnight. We will do
that means we need to be interested in this war because on
the,
how they
the
scramble
person
Africa the second time,
the
it
person
go
that
be
you
like
people
say the
that fraud
authoritarians will
that everybody is
rule
saying in
us, huh?
Burkina Faso that is not doing anything. Nobody
Ni
just
how?
carry, nobody carry military government. We go say we know they see or see. I'll look at television like this. Oga, we know they do military. We know they do civilian this thing. If you know you stolen money, 48 hours to leave this country, take your money and disappear. But if you
Huh.
see the one they carry head with us, bro, there's a good to be a
Please
killer squad.
put
We
me
don't
on your
get time
cabinet. I need to be giving.
because I
I
know. See the way Nigeria. That's why I'm
I need
saying
to be
that.
able to set up, the places that will function, the systems that will, while you are eradicating, will be setting
Because
up. You
democracy,
understand?
even if a right person enters democracy, the talking will be too long. Somebody is killing the country, and you'll now be doing
But
yeah.
how did America even come to its democracy? And I use
That is a
America because that's what
see,
we are.
Ugochi.
See,
We have to
countries that
understand.
that have absolute democracy like Germany, Norway, those
Wait,
countries,
wait. We have
can
to
we
understand
imitate
that
them? No. Why?
democracy came to every country on its own with its own unique conditions. Nigeria's
Agreed.
unique conditions does not. Let's first leave democracy first of all. The first one we need to do is Who is the person disturbing Nigeria? May we first hacking children in front of them first. Where they did in Sikario. May we know say we know
would
they
be
play
mass
again.
murder.
You know, concern me. I want the mass murder Nigerians. For every
Mass
Nigerian who,
mass murdering.
for all the Nigerians who die on the roads because of bad roads, because of the Nigerians who can't afford healthcare,
Insecurity.
insecurity, the children that you people kill because you want them to join gangs so that they can steal your vote. That is mass murder now. I've said it over and over again. The blood of innocent Nigerians are too much. It's time to counterbalance. Let the other side feed the blood too. Then we know where we are going to. All this talking, no, they work. That's why I
But
keep
see,
quiet.
but
Because
you know what?
this is how, because I don't want God to become dictator. So I just say, please, God, just help me on my own. That's all I did. Because me, I know if they talk fellow Nigerians, I don't even get that time. I want to build road. You're saying you want to collect 10%. Your
And that's
testicles will
fine.
miss.
Let
Your
me tell you
testicles
the
will
truth.
miss.
See,
Your
there is
testicles.
corruption. Number one, I think
No,
I think
Ugochi,
we need to
This
make
is
it
what,
clear first
This
of all.
one, no.
There's
This one
corruption in every country in the world.
I
It is to
agree.
what degree and to what is
Nigerians,
permissible and
my own
agreed
problem.
upon
This is my problem with Nigerian
that
corruption.
then makes it
This is my
exactly.
problem with
So
Nigerian corruption. Let me tell you my problem with Nigerian corruption. Nigerian corruption is the most, what's the word? Hey, the word just disappeared from my head now. Hey, when something is bad, that is terrible, what is the word? Hey, I can't believe me as a writer, I've forgotten this word.
let's go. It happen.
Nigeria's corruption is the most incompetent form of corruption in the world. It is on that one is on record.
Agreed.
Because let me tell you something now.
Agreed.
If you give an American politician $50 million, right? Build this for your people. At least 5 million go miss. But what they build with that 45 million?
That's what we're talking about
wait,
now.
Ugochi, wait.
But do you understand that that's what I'm saying, Ayo?
No, I never land because you're telling me something that I will never agree with. Wait, if you go
what
to Asia,
am I telling you? Tell me what I'm telling you. Tell me first before you go continue with Asia. Tell me what I'm telling you.
You don't collect 10 million, you shall allow them collect the 10%. No. This is my
yes,
problem with
because see, you have to agree. I said it's not about allowing them. What do you mean by allowing? Everything is an agreement. Corruption cannot exist in
cannot
silos.
Agree with you.
It needs a chain of people for it that come together to agree, and then it happens.
Do you know why I cannot agree with you? Do you know why I cannot agree with you?
One person cannot decide that.
This is my issue with conceding with Nigerian corruption. As I said, Nigeria's corruption is incompetent. In every part of the world, there's corruption. But people deliver the main thing they want to do, and they deliver it excellently well. Nigerian corruption does not deliver. Nigerian corruption does not deliver excellently well because you say, "Oh, let's build a bridge." Wait, you say, "Let's build a bridge," right? You give the contractor who has already been arranged to collect his own percent. That in the next 2 years, that bridge will collapse and people will die because you cannot even do the fundamental thing. It's not that there's no corruption. You cannot even do the fundamental job you are meant to do, plus the 10% you are meant to take. That is my issue with Nigerian corruption. It's not as if there's no corruption anywhere in the world. That the job they told you to do, you cannot even deliver it excellently well. And that is why our roads is like as if it's madmen. Literally, people from Yaba left created them because everybody in this fucking layer wants to take this thing and nobody wants to do the job. When we start having consequences that, oh, I don't give a fuck who you are, even if you want to collect 20%, if you cannot build this road correctly, you will die in foreign squad. We're not arguing anymore in Nigeria.
Exactly.
Nigeria is a land of no consequences. That's the issue. Once people are being beheaded on NTA live, the next person that go to give Tommy Lambridge will do it one, and it will last for 50 years. And that is my problem with that. I'm saying about Nigerian corruption is that it doesn't even deliver excellently the foundation of what it's meant to do before you even eat. That is my issue. Anybody can eat whatever you want to eat. I'm fine. But that hospital you want to build, is it work? Is it up to standard? The schools you want to build for children, you don't even have roofs for children. I cannot consider anybody who cannot build a world-class hospital, a world-class school, or a university. I'm sorry, because you are just fundamentally useless. And people that are fundamentally useless should be flushed. And this is how far Nigeria is taking me to the extreme. Because if you say you want to, let's concede, people will not do anything. There are roads that they'll be giving 5 contracts on. Those roads are still on untapped today. These people are out there. They are called Odogos in the society. And we worship them. And we cannot call them out because these people are incompetent. Nigerians have to, even if you are poor, when you see incompetence, we have to say, this is bad. This is bad. That is my own. I can't. That's why I cannot say, oh, let's. Oh, some people need to. No, you're not collecting it. You people are fucking rich already. Either you disappear or you travel away. Simple. Because this calling of people will continue to give them power and legitimacy. It's just simple as that. If you want to steal $40 billion, steal your $40 billion. But motherfucker, the guns that soldiers will need to fight with, are you giving them? The money that's the salary that's supposed to collect, why are you people stealing from people's salary again? When you people are still chopping? Haba. Come on. Now wow. Nigerians were special people, were like.
I feel that we are on the same thoughts, just different approaches, right? When I was saying that, I didn't
Sorry,
say
because my
we should.
own, I'm sorry, my own is that I'm just expatriated with Nigerians. That's the thing. Cannot just, there's no, let's see, look at China. When China wanted to toughen up. If you are still committing, if you are a government official and you're caught stealing, what is it? You will die. There's no
So
way to do about it.
I know that early this year I said something that I wanted to learn about the Asian continent in total, right? And how they have right now they're about to seize power, world power, by the way. But we're
Please
saying
come
these
to
things,
Nigeria.
and
If you
and
can
as
give
I
me light,
said,
if they can give me light, come to Nigeria. Because my
Ayo, the
citizenship is
decision for a
useless.
better country has never been created or agreed upon by the many. It has always been chosen by a select few, which is
I
what I
agree.
keep saying every
That
other
is why
time on this.
I'm
So this
selecting me.
this
I'm
this
selecting
rant
my
that you
own
just
now.
that you just poured on me now because you did not let me finish my train of thoughts, and then you now say,
No,
"Oh,
I had to
Ugochi is
stop you
saying that we should
because
concede." No, I never said that.
okay.
I
I thought
said
that's what you're saying.
there's no exactly. If my train of thought has never been that. No, yes, we do not the things that we complain about us as people where we do not follow up and we do not pay attention. Of course, the people in power are also from the people. So nobody checks. There's no checks, there's no balance because there's no obvious goal that we are all working towards as a country. Yes, we don't have a goal as a full country that all of us are aware, collectively aware of. First of all, hence why I say we need a mindset shift first. Your exasperation is 100% acknowledged. However, if we do not even know that we have a problem, how do you then solve the problem? If we're always, when we are talking about also Nigeria, we focus, of course, mainly on our politicians. However, those politicians did not come out of the thin air, they came out of us. So
That's why abortion
fundamentally,
should
we
be.
are flawed.
That's why abortion should be legal in Nigeria. I think we are giving birth to too many idiots. I think we should start looking at, especially men. If you
Pro
don't born,
life, close your ear. I did not say that.
if you don't born too much man, you don't know say this man. These ones will be problem in life. You have to study their face where we say please let's abort some people. We are breeding too many
You
people.
no go know now. You cannot know because see that's the salvation that we're looking for as Nigerians. Oh, it will not be done by everybody. Yes, it will not be the decision
My own
of
job is say
everybody.
if
Which
this
is
new
why I
government just
said,
come, may they just give me one position with cutlass. Anybody, if I see you throw rubbish for road, lie, we are cutting
why
your
you
shit in
never
half
go carry the cutlass first for the people with
because
the
I'm
throw
not
for
in
road where
power.
you they see.
Because I'm not legitimate to have power, so that's wrong. But let's say small, so, you're okay, you're on a refuge for Lagos State. Go to people will cry.
See,
I'm
to be
see Black Maria and armor tank. First of all, there's some places I first put armor tank first. And I tell you,
see,
you burn your papa way, throw trash here first. Because
you
some
know,
things there, Nigerians will not get some things in their
is
head
it
first.
Nigerians or Lagosians too?
Oh, sorry,
I think
Lagosians,
that's
because I'm
another
speaking
thing
from a
that
Lagos.
we
I'm speaking from a Lagos POV. Because I cannot be, I'll not come out as commissioner of environment. Please, we'll not be doing jingle. Please, no they throw no they throw dirty for road.
but it's
Something.
important though.
I know
But see,
we'll
it's
do that
because
one.
we're not having jingles again. Maybe that's the problem.
Ugochi, we'll go
Jingles
down
have
for 6 months.
reduced.
I go down for 6 months. When I see
No,
that,
we need no more than Ayo, that's the thing. You
no,
cannot start and
no, no,
stop.
no,
It's continuous
no,
every
no,
day.
it will run
Oh, how
concurrently.
is it going
It
to dumb down in people's
Ugochi,
see
you
the
see, calm down. It
stupidity
will
and the
run
slavery that we have as Nigerians? We're conditioned over centuries
that
to
I
think like
agree.
this. So
See,
you
that's
think
why
it's going to be corrected in 6 months?
wait,
No,
let me
that's
land.
the plan
Let me
should
land.
not be
Oh,
short.
pilot, will you let co-pilot, will
The
you let me
no,
land?
because
Hey,
I've been trying to land my own
passengers,
point, and you have not allowed me.
passengers,
And
there's
you are
turbulence in the
there.
cockpit.
See, autopilot mode has been activated. However, I'm saying
See,
to
we
you
go run,
that,
we go run carrot and stick. We will do the jingle. Oh.
of
As we do the
course,
jingle,
and the
you go see say
jingles have
ammo
to
tank.
continue because there are a lot of people that don't
It will
understand that
continue.
English that we're speaking.
It will
You
continue, but
understand?
to somehow sharpen your brain and accelerate the thinking. Ammo tank go they follow me for back. In two
This one
years, they
you're,
don't burn anywhere. Made
this one
anybody
you're
they throw
talking about
garbage.
is the military takeover. I
You say
beg, oh,
it
I
is it
beg.
is it is all
All
round
those,
takeover.
all you millennials, please. I don't like the way you people used to do something. Please, I don't know about that. This military one you are talking about. Why can't we all just be okay? You understand?
We can't. I'm sorry.
See,
Because that is why I say I don't want to be in politics because I don't see any. See, people that are in politics are trying. Where you negotiate, you talk, you reach out to the other
yes,
side.
because that is
You,
the fundamental of life.
Oga,
Negotiation.
I want
What you
big
negotiate is what
hospital.
you get. Oh,
If you
but if
talk,
you're
say
not
I know fit be,
negotiating for big hospital, who's gonna give you? Nobody.
you
So
sign,
if
you
is
sign, you sign the land.
with
But it's
who
not.
you ain't no
I won't
day
say.
interested.
I
You
won't
ain't
say
no
it to
day
be by.
interested
I won't
now.
say it
Wait
to
now.
be. I won't say it to be by consent. But you sign the land. That land you sign it. It might
Ayo,
not be by consent, but that land will
what
be
is the
signed.
law? What is the
Which
law?
law? We've
Why? No,
suspended
no.
law.
Hold on,
We're going
hold
to
on, hold
suspended
on.
law.
No, that's not what
The
I.
law
That's not
is
what I wanted
us.
to mean. See,
The law is us. Animal
that's not
farm.
what I
Now we
wanted
be
to
the
say. See, the reason that the people, that countries in the world drive on the law, on law and order, is because the law was created to instill the dotted lines, the signatures on dotted
Yes,
lines,
counselor.
keep
Yes, my
they
learned fellow.
that they both keep like how do I they both keep their own end of the agreement.
I
In
agree.
Nigeria, as we rightly said, yes, there's no condition for not doing your job. As a matter of fact, you can leave your job and go to another job and a higher position, safe, better still. There is no consequence for action or inaction. And that is why, yes, I am saying the democracy that we are practicing is very illiterate. It's an illiterate one, and illiterate so that the stupidity that is thriving continues to thrive. But I am saying
Uh,
again that my own hope, which is what brought us to all of this, my own hope is not in that the stupidity is here right now.
is
My
lobotomized
hope
from the
is that
minds of
my hope is
Nigerians.
in that I have met Nigerians, young Nigerians, intelligent Nigerians, smart people in my circles as my friends even, that inspire the hope in me. I do not know where they will be tomorrow. I do not know if we'll keep being friends, but I'm really trusting and hoping truly that that good, they pass it on to somebody else. Because again, you do not know the person, the people, the time, you don't know anything. But the best that we can give you is the best you can give anybody is education, love, and a semblance of hope. That's all. That's
Good.
all. Even the people who are collecting the bribe of rice and all the other things that we are chastising and we're talking about is because of that little glimmer of make I chop today first, so day by day, every day. So no,
In,
I think that it is very unfair also to a large extent that we have these many. Well, I speak for myself when I say this. I do not know about how you move around Nigeria and what you see, but I speak for myself, and I do not speak for any Nigerian when I say this. I speak for me, Ugochi. In my circle, I've met intelligent people. I have amazing friends, and I think that whatever the projects I see them working on, and the thought process to it, I am in love with it, and I think it imbues hope in me. And this is not just even friends, even colleagues, workspaces. I've met people who are actioning this thing. They're actually doing it. They're not saying, "Oh, I don't." It's not fancy. The work that needs to be done needs to be done. I was watching something on Instagram. Ijoma Balogun, Redrick, she was talking about something that's because we want to be too seen. The way Nigerian government is probably saving image, and the way all of us like to save our images, we want to be seen in this world now. Everybody wants to be seen, and on social media, you are too busy being seen that you are forgetting to do the work. We don't want to do the work, so we hide under, oh, is this person? Oh, is that? Even for ourselves, the education is lying now bare before us. What would we rather see? Lege and so like I went like how? Why is that important? Which is why I say that if maybe it is in the distinction of what it's like, you need to call it a different name when you want to do something of value and of impact. Because the mindset of the people is not going to change overnight. It is a conscious conscientization over time, consistently. That has to happen. And if anybody is expecting that by snap of a finger is going to get done, you are not ready for the job. Everybody's always looking for a quick fix. What can be a quick win? No. We don't need quick wins anymore right now. We need long-term fix. 6 months is not enough. 40 years is not enough to even correct
So
what all this.
I just need to ask a question. I just want to ask a question. So imagine that I'm the minister, right?
I
And I
can't
find
imagine
that,
because you don't want to.
calm
You've
down,
not answered
calm
my
down. It's
question. I can't imagine.
imagine.
No, no,
Sorry.
you cannot make me. Maybe
And
you are the one that is saying that Nigeria were cooked, wasuya. No, I can't
no, but I
imagine
told you
because you
that.
have not
No, I told
agreed
you.
with me. I've asked you with no, you not be you go tell me. Wait, see, we go use that example. Do
You
now.
said
I not
you
feel
said
imagine.
you said if I enter,
Say
I already told you what
imagine
I'm
that
going to
thing.
do.
No, 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 no. You no. Use another
Okay.
person because you no
Imagine
agree.
what? Imagine what, please? That I join APC
Imagine
and I change
somebody.
APC. Mm-hmm.
No, imagine somebody. Not
Joins
say you now
APC.
because I don't know what the example is, but don't that one inside power where you say ministry now. Don't use that.
So somebody joins APC or PDP. Wonderful choice.
Right.
Continue.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I say imagine now if I'm a minister, right?
No, I
And
can't imagine. But keep
okay,
going.
sorry. A minister, right? A
Mm-hmm.
God-fearing, hardworking person how to
Ah,
change Nigeria.
I don't know about
He's a
that.
he's a minister, and he finds out that somebody under him has stolen up to 500 billion naira.
You should be ready to do what needs to be done.
Okay, that is my own
That's
English.
that's my own English too. Why are you not
Okay, we've
understanding
agreed
that
now.
we are?
We've
But
agreed. That's
my first point of engagement with you is that first every time that I want to have this conversation, you first fall it flat on the ground, and
see.
I do not appreciate that. That's what I'm
That
attacking.
is why we have 3 bridges that lead to the island in Lagos. If
These
you
are
don't
the
take
issues now
Tomiland,
that
you
you
go take
this,
Qatar Bridge or Eco Bridge. So
see,
we put two bridges, but we
dear
are in the same
Nigerian,
place.
dear Nigerian, see, and I don't know where in Nigeria you're listening to 234 Essential, but here.
The jigs.
See, especially the people in the jigs, especially people in Kebbi State. In fact, especially people in the north of Nigeria. Hmm? See, if I all of us Nigerians, there are some things that are for all of us. And the truth is that as people, we cannot collectively ask for it. We have tried. We have tried now. Nobody today we don't they do this thing. And it's not going to stop. Rioting is also our civil rights. We should be rioting. Yes, we should
Ugochi,
demand protesting.
protests.
Sorry, oh Jerry.
Uh-huh.
Protest, oh, mind my storm. Forgive. You understand? But like, yeah, we should consistently demand for what we want, and we cannot stop, even
EG,
when it happens.
EG. That's why I love the French. If price of bread increase, Macron go Finland the next morning. Macron
See,
go know as they go. You go to smell the tear gas from where it dey. If French people don't play, if it doesn't rain, they will write, they will protest.
listen.
Increase protest, decrease protest. Even the normal, you go say protest.
When I'm on the street of TikTok sometimes, right, British news comes up. You know all those they're like mini TV
Yeah,
media
yeah,
stations, not the big ones, not BBC or
yeah.
anything. Just like
Just quick news updates.
their news is so mundane. It's so
They get
every
lights now. Why no go
oh,
mundane? They
do you
get lights
understand?
now.
Say the potholes in the city is get
I saw one. They
oh
said they go
gee,
to
what's
they
going
said,
on
they
here?
said they're going to take it to the local council, say Porto. I said,
You
where's the Porto?
understand?
This is a well tarred road.
Is
This
the
is a well
cost
tarred
of
road.
is the cost of death in the death toll in the
Eh?
wow. See, we're
You
so
people are speaking English.
traumatized.
See, if Nigeria see 12 hours of light uninterrupted, you go first
Eh?
PTS, you go first catch us, say come.
We'll
You
go
don't
off the
iron
lights.
everything, you don't charge everything. Because when it takes light, it's until next year. That's what it has
Well,
done to us.
according to HR Kwelumi, he says we're operating in a low trust environment.
Very low trust environment. Too.
this country,
I don't
we're
trust you.
operating in a very low trust environment.
If a politician tells me good afternoon, I go first check my watch, go outside first, confirm everything, ask the neighbor, what is your time, just in case. Because I don't trust you niggas at all, at all, at all. I'm very sorry. We've lost all trust.
See, dear young in fact, dear Nigerian, we cannot see as long as we are here. Mm, we cannot, yes, give up in the way that we imagine giving up to be. However, in the little you can do, do that. Because the
Mm.
change really that we're looking at is not, it will be monumental. In fact, it will land beam. However, it's a process. It's happening.
On the
Do you
march again, on the
see?
march again.
We're talking in Lagos. Well, when we even speak about this Lagos self, Lagos is not a perfect
Eh?
is not a perfect city.
Eh?
However, is way better in terms of infrastructure than
I not
many
understand.
states that we can,
Many people go
you
fight
know.
you for this when you just talk now. They go enter
But it's the
same,
truth.
they go enter the
In
same
terms,
hot knicker with you. It's hot
I haven't
knicker.
see
Mm-hmm.
like I'm ready for like hot nika is good. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
quite sexy. We should do that. However,
It's not
like
hot pants, hot knicker.
see, there are some places that the we see we one thing is for sure though. One thing is for sure. We all need the same thing. We need electricity. We need good road.
First, and that
We need
electricity first,
hospital.
your depression will first reduce by like
See,
90%.
see,
Your eye
even
go
that
first clear.
education. See, that education, even leave and self, leave and for China, make they collect and make they teach us. You understand? Leave that because the education has now also passed the confines of the classroom. However, there are some statutory topics or
We don't even
subjects
get
that
classroom. We don't even
we
get
must
classroom. Now mango
see.
tree we get.
That one self still there, and do you know what? I'm not upset at it. You understand? We get there was a time in my life I used to go. We used to gather in under a mango tree to learn to knit, to sew. It's not a bad thing. I don't
It's
think
a
that's
bad
bad.
thing. It's a bad
That's
thing.
what we have in our environment, and
It's
I
a bad
don't.
thing. We
No,
go,
it's
you
not
know
a
why?
bad thing. It's
Because your
not a
local
bad
government
thing.
chairman cannot have 20 cars in his convoy and
When
children.
education was brought to us, it did not happen first in the classrooms. It
That's their
happened
own,
under the
but
trees too.
it's called progress. But I cannot accept that a local government chairman has 40 cars in his convoy, 80s are fully on in everything, and children cannot afford just a roof under their heads.
You
Let's
know what?
priority. In
We also need
2026,
more
it's a
trees. We
priority.
need more trees,
I know they
actually.
are no 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 no
as
no no no.
as
This is
people,
what I if
we
you're a
are
local
not
government
having
chairman,
oxygen. We
you
are
have
not
40
breathing good.
cars, you have 40 cars, and children do not have where to sit to lay their heads in class. May leprosy find you where you are in Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay.
May the
Here's
hills of heaven
what
reject your soul.
my own
Simple.
is that. Why is
Because
it that? And
what do you want to use? What are you spending 40 cars? What are you using that amount of 40 cars for? You cannot sell
see
20 of those cars to furnish schools. Wallah tala, your generation will not do well
again,
in
like
Jesus' name.
maybe see, I'm not even talking. See this corruption that we're thinking about now. You know, there's another thing that we do as Africans or as Nigerians. I'm not certain which one it is. That we are disgusted by our environment. See, in the places that we travel to and we hail, they live in sync with their environment. We currently live in boxes and we are happy. Oh, I have a house over my head. There is no window. A
But
fire
me, I'm
has small
saying,
fire now. I'm saying
uh,
like, see, I get your point. So don't get me wrong. This is not
yeah,
me disputing that. However, I'm saying we also do need more trees. Maybe children
yes.
need to
And guess
leave the
what?
classroom and go to under the trees to also learn.
There's
However,
also
in a clean environment where there is electricity, where those trees are taken care of, where the grass is lawned, where there are flowers growing, maybe we need to touch grass too. All these
I
things
not
now
see.
don't they too they serious even. Which kind
Wait,
country, which kind
wait.
problem be all these ones? Eh?
There is something
Oh,
called eco architectural schools where there are trees imbibe into the school.
do we
But my
need
problem
classrooms
is
too? How about
okay,
outdoor
sorry.
classrooms we
Okay.
can
Oh,
have?
you cannot have adult classroom. When it rains, where would these children go to? How can you open them to the
And
elements?
and
Then
see
your own
and get
child, sorry, your own child is studying abroad and you have 40 fucking cars in your convoy. It's unfair.
I
We
am
have to say that.
oh
We have to say
see,
that.
this is not me supporting I feel like you are misunderstanding again my point. I think
Okay.
that you
Your,
are
your point, I
misunderstanding
agree.
me.
You can build eco schools. So why can't we build eco schools for these children?
Personally, I grew up in a space where not all education happens in the classroom. And I don't really talk about these things because I understand it's not the reality of every Nigerian. However, why can't it be though?
That is why I
Every
said
I'm saying
eco
not I'm not
classrooms.
saying eradicate the classrooms. I'm saying that we need diverse ways of learning. Maybe that classroom too has constrained our mind. How about that? There is a way you will stay in one thing that you forget how beautiful every other thing is. Maybe that's what me I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, don't have classrooms. Of course, you need the diversity of study spaces. We all do. But that's why there is education that is practical and there is education that is theoretical. I'm saying maybe yes. How about not just a classroom? We need environment to be healthy too. We don't have
Okay,
an enabling environment. It's not even nice. Children are confined in. You don't they see the schools that they build for some kind places.
okay. So let me
There's no
rephrase what I said.
playground. There are
Let
no
me rephrase what
playgrounds
I've
for.
said.
Yes, okay, your classrooms are beautiful and all of that because we have buttressed so much on the classrooms. Some of us, our children are going to schools right now that don't have field to play PE, to do physical
Okay,
health education in the morning because we don't talk, oh, the classroom. Oh, yes, the classroom is great. However, growing up, you had a field to play. You had a field to play in Ayo, didn't you? You were playing
yes.
football and all those things. How many kids do you see today doing that? There's no even there's no provision for it. Let it be that the children are not using it. There's no provision for it. That's why I'm saying that maybe we need to touch grass a little. Yes, we talk about the. I'm not disputing that we need good classrooms, and I'm not saying that those politicians who are converting the money for personal gain are not foolish. By in fact, fundamentally flawed. No, I'm saying that we need an environment. See, there's a whole fix that we need to think about. Now. It is the problem that there is a real estate problem that has now caused that we now have houses in places that we're not supposed to have houses, and there's flood everywhere. Oh, the
Okay,
houses are not good. These houses are stopped. There is no house for us. There's a population problem. Okay, now they don't go the build house for water. Now everywhere is flooding. Okay, how about we live in sync with our environment? And that's why I'm saying that you know it's all fun and games and gimmicks and shit. But really, if China comes into these are the kind of deals we need to be treating with them because they have been able to create. Their cities are amazing, are beautiful, are well thought through and planned. Every city in Nigeria is not the same thing. If it's Sunday, as this heat day now, we say we not get trees, no oxygen, we want to die. There's a heat wave in Lagos now. Every and I hear in Abuja is even worse. If we had more trees, maybe we'll not be feeling this heat as much as we are right now. Our environment is not even enabling for us to think properly. We are inhaling nothing where we know they inhale. It's mixed up all together and we are taking it right down our lungs. Life expectancy has reduced drastically in cities. Come on. Look at in Port Harcourt, they are inhaling what they are not, what are carbon and all sorts of and forms of it there. Till today, no one, it's because it's not hitting the news anymore. We have also forgotten those things. I'm saying that, yes, the classrooms need to look great, but we need a 360 even change. Gun. Our environment also needs to be considered. Maybe because we are consistently fighting our environment, is why we are even is deteriorating by the hour. We're over
okay. Let me
consumerism.
let me
We're chopping too
let me
much.
rephrase.
We're
Let me rephrase my statement. Let me rephrase my statement. Any politician that has 40 cars has not created an enabling environment for Nigerian children
her.
to study. Should get out, should die.
Exactly.
God should smite the person with leprosy or something. Let
Listen,
frogs come out of the person's anus and
our
just
God is
die.
forgiving and merciful.
No. I want I
He's
like Old Testament God.
merciful God.
No. I don't know. It's Old
He's God
Testament
of
God.
Psalm
No, like
51.
no. I need the 7 plagues of Egypt to hunt these motherfuckers.
So
The
he's
angel
a
of death
merciful guy.
to visit their children. That is what me
Oh
I want.
shit.
Because now only poor man begin they die for Nigeria. But
No,
anyway, please.
everybody did die. Oh.
Okay.
That's my see. In fact, that's also my greatest hope that this life we go see all of us. No matter get all of us will die. So that is where and these things that we're documenting today, we don't know where it's going to get to. My hope really in the people that I see and in the fact that there is death, we're going to all die. Yes. The structures
Well,
that
me, I'll go to heaven and some people go to hell. That
now
is my
you
own
know,
consolation. Yes.
novels in Gabriel. You don't
Yes.
already decide for is it Michael? Which one are you?
Well, like, because on their deathbed, if they one day ask for forgiveness, I go put cement,
You go
cement,
press
hot
you go
cement
press
inside their tongue.
pillow on their
They go,
nose.
they no go, bastards.
You put cyanide
Anyway,
in their throats.
I think we've taken up all our time, self, because I don't think the sense, bro. Nigeria is just one of those vex.
This is a ranting episode. We're ranting.
I'm done ranting, please.
No,
Um,
We cannot
Me, I'm,
don't know.
me, I'm done. No, I'm sorry. I'm done. There's
See,
no
the
light.
truth is there's no light. Number one, there
Mm-hmm.
is heat.
My brain
There's
cannot fathom.
heat.
You know when you don't dey use phone for
Oh,
inside heat and it's your phone don't they bring out
oh,
smoke. My brain no they work. Or laptop. You know when your laptop is
oh,
sounding like it wants to fly.
overeating.
You know when it wants to as it wants to zoom, wants to do take off. That's what my
Is
brain
it
did right now.
the fan, raise the fan, raise the fan.
There's no fan. The fan too is heating. There's nothing.
He's
Nothing
hitting.
there. I beg.
Yo,
I beg.
how you guys
Please,
managing, Sha?
Minister of Power. But now I beg with the beg. You said I know you said one rubbish
You
today.
say he's sorry now. So what do you
Is
want
this
to do
sorry out to
about
it?
that?
How many ministers of power say sorry?
Is
I
it me
beg.
novice?
You
Novice.
should
No. He
chop your
said very
sorries.
soon.
May
No
go enter jail.
timelines.
There's
No
no Nigerian
timeline.
government don't ever get timeline. And if that timeline
Uh,
come, they go shift them. They go
they'll
shift them.
say maybe by stroke of luck, then they will not have like light for 2 days. Now say, you see, we told you that it's going to be improved.
Mm.
Nothing, no, nothing for us. When I saw
God
that
day.
apology like this, I said, God, oh, apology for what? Like, the eyes, see, first, the businesses and, you know, everybody goes, I want to believe that, a certain class of
Everybody they
Nigerians
feel them.
goes to work, right? Goes to, and now with the fuel increase, but you spend more time at work than you do at home. And if you work from
It's
home, it means your house is running longer than it should, right? So
it's even good to go to work so you can charge everything you want to charge. Some people are bringing fan now, the chargeable fan to their office.
see, there are some offices that they used to off the lights for some hours also that
Oh yeah, so they say please, 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 everybody, light will go for like 2 hours. Everywhere go first. Just don't say for those 2 hours, there's no product. See, any meeting you hold like this on your own,
and you know
nobody's going
what
to answer you.
is I feel like sometimes we also, again, we don't build structures around our systems. You know that there is traffic and all your staff go home in the early hours of the morning. You still want them to come to work the next day and you expect them to be productive. Be honest, you yourself, will you be productive?
The whole country is
I
not a
mean,
productive place, so
do you get? And I mean, don't get me wrong, God, this is not giving excuse for bad behavior or anything, but we really need to reimagine how we live in this and be honest with ourselves too. Like that's really I think I feel if we're talking quick wins, that's just we need to reimagine for ourselves because we cannot the businesses that need to be productive so that the economy can be stable need electricity for one now. They need electricity. They also need logistics, which is directly affected by road, water, air. They have problems there. But all those things in Nigeria, so difficult.
it's not. It's they don't just care. That's the problem. See, they don't know this thing. They travel
Oh.
abroad now. They don't care like the Nigerians. What can they do? They just complain. We'll give
They say,
them
oh
rice
my,
during
I'm
election.
sure. I'm sure the every Nigerian, I'm sure the politician that probably entered office with goodwill in his heart, he just when he goes abroad and he sees he's enjoying all the fine basics, right? He'll be like, oh, my hands are so tired.
And you see, we want to do these things for Nigerians, but you understand there are
But
bottlenecks in the
they're
system.
my
So we just
hands
need to
are
be
tired.
patient. Just need to be patient and keep praying that one day we can overcome.
Oh
Shege
my God.
Banza.
See,
Barawu Banza.
even they say they follow the lament. So which day will Nigeria be like this?
They can't even limit. They want Nigeria to be like this so they can continue stealing now.
No, imagine the person that has the power to cause change is also thinking to themselves, oh, which day will Nigeria be?
That'll be the saddest person in the world. Because when they go first frustrate, waiting they go
But
first
that's what
use
they
you.
do.
When they
I'm
first use you
very
for three
certain that's what
months,
happens.
if Obi had entered the first 3 months, that man would have seen hellfire. Hellfire.
Ah,
Would have seen real hell. Senate go
hmm.
jam am. Everybody go they jam am, they go. Say you want change
See,
Nigeria. Why? Did they tell you that it is not working? It's working. The problem is
see,
that you think it's not working for some people. It's working for the people who created it that way. It they fine.
the way Peter Obi is moving right now is is not inspiring confidence in me. Let me be
Baba,
honest.
I say Baba no. I say Baba don't check out. You know that's
It's not
that vim.
inspiring
That
confidence in
vim no
me.
day again. That vim no day again. I say UK.
I just needed to say that because there is a way you need to check
Ugochi.
something.
This time in 2022.
Mm,
Streets they hot now.
you
It will be
understand? Men
obedient
mounts.
movement. Man, mount anyhow. If you talk to them anyway,
Oh,
they go slap you from your phone. Say you they crazy.
mm.
But now if you say obedience, boys, I beg you. I beg, I
It's
beg, I
because
beg.
see consistency, guys. Consistency. the name of the game is consistency. We need to see in a way he is being consistent because but it's just like the leg work. I'm just like what's going on here? What's going on? You understand? I'm just confused.
It reminds me
Can't
of
really tell.
Game of Thrones when King of the North, in the win all
Mm,
the battle.
mm.
The Lord Lannister say calm down. He say small. He say this boy he today, bro. Don't worry. They go
Ew.
fuck him up. When they did the Reigns of Castamere for that episode, Red Wedding,
Oh,
they
red
fuck everybody.
wedding.
See the one that Red Wedding guy, get see, like make all the noise on how make. You will come to the wedding, Nabi. You will chop the food, but you will not leave. Don't worry. Don't worry. You go
You
hook you
know,
for truth.
I was in a conversation with a friend of mine. We're talking about politics, like office politics and all of it, right? So she was telling
Ew.
me you need to which you need to go ham on that person, like
Which,
ride that person's dick like mad.
which is
Like you
actually
need
true
to,
that
right?
your career advances faster when you know
Exactly.
politics and you know how to socialize with the right person.
You know what I mean?
We'll move
So
forward by
she was
working
telling me,
9 to 5 and doing extra work.
you understand? I'm picking up extra. It's very true. Picking up extra work as well, man.
Yeah, they're the one
See,
who's doing presentation. Don't worry.
exactly. You know what? That is how I was thinking and thinking. I was like, oh, she told me that, oh, she's a very anti APC person, right?
Oh
But
yes,
her reporting manager is a staunch
Yoruba Kunu.
APC, see, APC supporter. First of all, she's also an Igbo babe in this
Wow.
space, right? So
Oh, that's rare. Igbo being
you know what
supporting.
I'm.
Wait,
No,
supporting
no, no,
who?
no, 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 no. My friend is Igbo,
Oh, okay,
and
okay, okay,
then
okay.
her boss is an APC supporter, right?
Okay, okay,
Staunch
cool. Okay.
punk. She was like, Ugochi.
On your mandate APC.
See, on the mandates, the way they take mount on the mandates.
When you know talk things in the Buhari faction. This is on the
You
mandate
understand?
faction, the strong. Now then we get power now.
City boys faction.
See the boys up
This,
1-0.
see, you understand? So she was like, but she has to support. In fact, anytime they bring up any APC conversation in the office, she champions it like a
You go,
warrior. You
you go kiss the ring. I mean, no go kiss the ring. The
understand?
next appraisal is coming. No.
See, because literally they had promoted everybody on Hakeda and not her
You see how?
at a point, right? And see, that's why this thing like the lines are not fine. And that's why, because of that hazy or that gray area that Nigeria has even yet to clock, is why the insolence from every angle that we currently endure as Nigerians will fester for a bit. That's the truth. But fear not.
Last.
Pechiri, all will be well.
Amen.
When AOT2, I don't know, since he doesn't want to enter politics, but just in case we get close to the corridors
I
of
don't give you my
power,
manifesto now. Now they fear.
no,
I don't
see,
give
you
my
know, no, say,
manifesto.
hmm,
I am the democratic Pablo Escobar.
I am
You go
not.
connect, you no go collect. You go align or you no go align. Maybe we first know where we did first. You go align. Okay, good.
Fair enough. Is
Mm-hmm.
there? I feel like this rant today. I've released certain emotions. When first of all the country is hot, there's and all of this. I know we've said this 1 million times, but guys, can't explain how hot and how this NEPA, like the way they have intersected, the spots that is the fine vein spots that they
It's
have
so hot.
intersected. Oh,
It's so hot. We know the born Abinu for Nigeria again. You call me package
oh.
black. We package black now.
Oh my God,
Matte
actually,
black.
man, I know you're young albino, so I can't agree with you.
Yeah,
I'm
okay, sorry.
sorry.
Albinism. Yeah. That was
Yeah,
just a joke anyway. Yeah.
I know. But right, like it's really hot and things are really not working out right now. And just seeing that Nigeria has accepted to take inmates or prisoners from the UK to Nigeria to be roaming the streets, maybe,
Now your
is
black boys we
quite
don't stop people.
alarming.
Now your Indian boys we don't stop boys from the UK in it. Top boys in it.
So, that's going to be a whole other madness because now we're walking
But they're
about on
already
the
in
streets
Nigeria
in
now.
Nigeria
If you know already, if you know, they're already in Nigeria for
based
years ago.
on based on on cultism and maybe the likes, of
Ba-
course.
Based on one artist that I won't mention his name, I heard that
Right.
nine day refugee all those boys we don't commit crime for UK just come back. We
They're,
will go
they're, the,
hide.
they're his brothers now.
You
No be
don't need to talk.
waiting,
See, we
no
are
be the
already talking too
brotherhood.
much. We are already talking too much. Please, let's move on. Thank you.
Okay.
Mm.
But
Before
what we're
people
trying
add
to
two plus two.
snorkel. I'm
Now,
sorry, I
wow.
couldn't help it. I really couldn't. I should learn. Okay. But here's the thing. In all these things we're suffering, Nigeria is there promising electricity to people. Eh? Oh
Ashawo country.
God.
Ashawo country.
Which kind of problem? Like, what exactly
And
is
because
really going
those
on?
ones pay, those ones can afford to buy it. So we can afford to buy it.
So again, is it that we
So
are
that
good
is
for the
where.
rotten products?
So the thing is that
Eh?
I don't. I think Tinubu is afraid of doing what he wants to do because he has
Zero
pushed
zero
Nigerians
one is
far.
afraid.
Because he has already done his tax thing, and I'm telling you, March 31, people go crazy. So when he started saying you should fill in your tax reports, I don't have money, so there's no tax me I'm reporting.
Ugh.
But
Shebi
the
na who
answer
get who they
is
work or
the answer
who they see salary.
Abio, the answer
Mm-hmm.
is that the tariff is quite cheap for the electricity and consuming, and the
Mm-hmm.
federal government pays subsidy. Now the issue is the federal government cannot pay the subsidy anymore, hence why they are owing. And in cases like this, as we've seen in history, when they remove subsidy, it is a certain class of people that will suffer. Nigerians. Just as we suffered fuel subsidy removal, we're going to suffer electricity tariff removal. And if you think the tariff you're paying right now is expensive, brace for impact. Because if they don't remove it this year, trust me. After Baba announces second, when he does his vow of office or oath of office for second term, he go tear you that new one, tear up back straight. Maybe you not
You know
can't die
what?
totally. Maybe you not can't die.
You, I don't think that a certain class of Nigerians are bothered about the cost of electricity. I
Who is
think they are
that?
more
The ones that don't have
concerned.
the
No,
ones
I
that don't
think
have me, I'll be concerned
mhm.
Ugochi. Because
No,
me,
no,
there's no
wait,
even now, even this new
no.
one, we they look the meter. Why this
So
meter running like this?
there are estates around me that they no longer depend on electricity, on the discos as it were.
Now you think
They
they talk about
provide
be
their
that.
own electricity, right? And they are
Mm-hmm.
paying the premium. The problem again, which is what you and I talked about earlier, and I was telling you, we're about to go down a rabbit hole of misunderstanding. Is
Yes.
it's not that you increase the money. No,
Is you
will it
deliver
be
the product.
available?
Yes,
Will it also be of quality?
I remember
Will it
when they did
also
it
be
for
consistent?
they did it for Ogudu people. I think one estate in
Oh
Ogudu
God.
that you people pay more, but they'll be light 24/7. After like 3 months or more, every light was the usual. They that's what they told Band-Aid too now. That's what they told
See,
Band-Aid people. Now
see,
don't worry, pay more. You will have like Band-Aid now. And they get light past Band-Aid people.
see, these guys are using gas to fuel electricity on their estates or in their estates,
And
however. I don't
the beauty of it all is
the
the way
article.
I love
Mm-hmm.
Nigerian government because once you think that they can't think of another way for Nigerians to suffer, they'll bring another one for you. Remember there's one time they said they wanted to ban the importation of solar panels and
Yes,
alternative power.
now.
And
Not too
you
long after.
after devil and Nigerian politician, you sure be die. In
See,
short, devil civil servant inside here, now Nigerian politicians full of. Because no, once they see Nigerians smile, one smile, no, why you smiling? You people are supposed to be crying at the end of the day.
it's not that they should not increase, and you know what? It's going to bite, right? But truly and really, if they would actually deliver on their own parts, oh
And
yes, look at
they
stop
use the
sweat.
high tariff to now fix the power issue, so that now the whole tariff will not be balanced for everybody. It will be fine.
Exactly.
But we know Nigerians.
That's
We know
not
Nigerian
going to
politicians.
be the case.
If Nigerian politicians tell you A, no son as Z, they come out. No, you know they're possible. They know they deliver. It showed me. I
See,
know that one. I
me,
don't
and
dare this country take. You know they're possible.
me, I'm living in a Dululu because truly, Nigeria, see, the change that we're asking for, it might not take forever, or it can really just happen. See, if truly and really, I'm looking every time I'm on YouTube, I'm always looking at these other economies specifically China, right? Because they also have a large population of people. Because number one,
Down,
Nigeria
down,
has
down,
too
don't
many
pass
people.
large. Down, don't
Uh-huh.
la pass large. That one,
They get
nah,
people.
that one are continents. Because continents, the country not be 1.6 something billion. It's not,
Do you
but no,
understand?
that's something else entirely.
So they have a lot of people, and they have managed to also build a stable economy, at least to the from an outsider's perspective, and probably even
It's quite stable.
in,
It's
you
actually quite
understand what I
stable.
mean? Okay,
Yes,
so I because
after
we
a
not
few rocky
know
decades, it's actually
ex
stable.
you know what I mean? So I mean, they say if we can make certain friendships, I'm just saying, planting a
See,
seed
my own
here.
problem. See, my own
Certain
problem is this.
friendships.
We go to my problem. I
We
work with
cannot do
Chinese
the
people.
see that structure that we're looking for, Ayo.
I
We cannot
agree.
do
I
it on
agree.
our
I
own.
agree.
We don't
But I want
have the
people to
discipline
know.
because we don't know.
The one is that I want to let people know so that you
Right.
don't be like say, oh, I you know,
Fair
you didn't
enough.
say. So I'm a very
Speak
kind
based off
as
of
as a kind person,
which
bro.
is what we preach on here. Be kind.
If
Keep going.
you see, if you work for Chinese people because you don't work with Chinese people, you work for Chinese people,
Let me
bro.
tell you.
The hand where they go you shake you. Waiting they go use collect after. They go, hey, oh
You know they don't also trust us in that way as well.
yes.
And
Have you heard of the 66? I have to look for this code. Sorry. It's
okay.
called the 669 something. Wait, I have to look for this thing well. Yes, it is called the 996. 996 is a work culture notorious that is notorious in China, China's
Mm-hmm.
tech sector, where employees work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. This one, I trust my fellow Nigerians. There will be riots for this one first. First, say we they work 6 days instead of 5 days. Gosh, and
I,
co,
do you know
calm down.
what?
What?
This thing you just talked about, actually, I was talking about it with my elder brother, right?
Yeah.
We actually can run a 24-hour system in Nigeria very comfortably.
It's
Number
not
one.
24 hours. It is on shift. Sorry,
Exactly. By shift.
this working hour system, people have died. And there are demands that it becomes totally eradicated. A lot of companies have stopped doing it because people die. You just see somebody typing on his in his workstation, and before you know it, don't buy. So people
Again,
commit suicide.
I'm not talking
So,
about this Chinese one. I'm
oh
saying
yeah,
that
yeah.
we need a
Oh, we can
shifting system in
we can be more
Nigeria.
productive, yes, but in a
Yes.
place where there's no electricity. Where is even the production starting from?
Exactly now. That's you see, do you
Because
see the way it's all intertwined?
yes, but God punish everybody, sir. That's
I beg
involved.
go away from me, right?
You are not involved now. I say
Like,
God people that are
oh,
involved,
in
God punish them.
government, right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, we
Some
can actually put people to work and actually see we're no longer manufacturing. I grew up around
manufacture.
factories,
Oh, go to
right?
you they go back.
And
You they
no,
dribble
no,
backwards. You they dribble backwards.
here's the
So
thing.
they throw through
Because
pass.
if, how can
They
we know where we're going to if we've not gone? We don't see there's a quote that I
do you know
put
why we
today that I
do you
put
know why
today
we
on
don't know
my
where we do,
on my WhatsApp.
do you
It's
know why
by
we don't know where we are
Frederick.
going to?
Let me tell you this quote.
Okay.
It is we learn from history that we do not learn from history,
Mm.
and it is by Frederick Hegel, right?
Okay.
In
Yes.
Nigeria, we always saying, "Oh, no, no," they tell me say they go back to, but like if we don't know what has happened before, how can we forge ahead? How can we
So this is the
create?
problem. What I wanted to say was that
Right.
the road to even go back, they never tar
It
am
don't
yet. You know the
vanish. It
the
don't
contract,
vanish.
it don't vanish.
No, but we day here
Erosion,
now. You know day here. You're
erosion don't chop
here.
am. Gully
But
don't sink
eventually,
inside down. Gully don't sink
now
inside.
technology don't day. So now
Mm-hmm.
you're also chatting. You know
No, you
again.
know why I can't
No,
use my
here's the
technology?
thing.
Because
No,
MTN charges
you're
me.
on.
MTN steals my data. That's my problem. If MTN can
Ayo,
first don't stop stealing
are
my data,
you? Is
I can
you
see
who
clear
is?
road.
You know the interesting thing. You're actually even practically consistently talking about Nigerian history through the work that you put out,
It's
right?
unfortunate, an unfortunate labor of love.
See, I exactly because you cannot pull away from your reality. Like again, as I say, we cannot. Nobody can be more aggrieved than a Nigerian who is living in Nigeria. And so, because you also understand that there's a need for education, is why you are also making it more palatable to the taste of the young Nigerian today to be able to consume that information and have it. Because that's information that is, even though can be mainstream, isn't mainstream, right? Because you also see a gap and then you try to plug it in. Okay, whether you make money from it or whatever, or however, it still remains valid. It is still concrete. It is still history. It can be debatable based off of POV and who's talking and who's arguing, but it is history because our history is not glaring to us. Again, we don't need to have those roads, yes. However, there are people who are still existing who understand, who have watched history happen before and it's still
Yeah,
happening
they charge
till
for my
date.
fee. It's $10,000. Thank you very much. Just in case anybody needs to know that. God
Please,
bless.
me, nah. 200K dolls. I'll be fine. Just 200, just now. Just
Eh.
200K.
Now me go tie the road. Now me go level.
Um,
I do everything. I go pour tar. I go pour tar there, coal, everything. Everything go senge menge. That's they go.
by by the way, the dollar is being threatened as the currency of trade currently globally, and the Chinese yuan is
Mm.
about to be okay. They now see the day now you'll not be talking about 1 naira is to $1 again. You'll be talking about the one.
See,
That's when you go
see,
no say things
the
don't really
day
happen.
the day Nigeria go reach $1, this one lie. I go hold party for Tombela
Your
average.
your neck run for streets.
Other 1,000, the Dangote is licking his lips. We're gonna be 1 naira. Okay, let us go there. Anyway,
Anything
ladies
can
and
happen,
gentlemen,
as we can see in the world now. Anything can happen.
Abiu, anything can happen in the world.
Anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, me have come to the end of this podcast because Nigeria's woes will not threaten my life in Jesus' name. I shall flourish
Amen.
and I shall not die for this country. Amen and amen. Thank you.
You shall flourish and you shall stand on the
Now
mandate
don't
of
bring lights.
Nigeria.
I may not bring lights. Now no business with that. All I know is that your portion in health, well, it's been well. How will I put this now?
Disconnected
No, it's
from
been
electricity.
the fire that they are using. They don't they cut the firewood, special firewood. Oh now,
Customized.
thank you. Please, if you know you have any family to send to us, please send it to family at 234 essential and we'll read it on the board. Please don't let it be about Nigeria. Let it be about yourself. Positive stories. Let's leave that country alone for a while. At least the Christmas. Or when they want to do their selection, not election, their selection. We cannot talk about that. But send it to us and we'll read it on the next podcast. Yes, sir.
Release therapy to I say.
Yeah, release therapy also. Please send and we'll read your affairs of the heart and your problems with your heart and try to solve it.
I beg you, not cardiologist type shit, but you understand. Also, first of all, we're very happy that you joined us this week. Please listen to us every week when we drop a podcast episode. Also follow us on every social media platform at 234 Essential Podcast. Subscribe to our newsletter as well as our page on every DSP that you listen to 234. And donate to the cause. We have a donation link. Toggle it. Donate. We love you guys. Be kind. Talk about Nigeria. Talk about whatever you want. By your buddies. Talk to us.
I go delete
Talk
that you say. We go delete that email. We go censor them.
Never.
That's where my own government is starting. First of all, we are censoring anything.
Never.
Anything we don't like, we censor them.
Let's
This is
see. That one. I will chance you 100 times. Eh?
Yoruba people say it's not by force we they use worship Shango. Yes, this is the Shango regime now. Fire for fire. Any
See,
talk anything, you know, see am. Thank you.
also, leave women alone, guys. Leave women
And
alone.
children.
Yes. Leave them
Thank you very
alone.
much. Please,
Be
what's the title of
kind.
this podcast before we disappear?
The Great Rant.
Now, wow. Now you can enjoy this podcast.
The Great Rant.
All right, guys. Bye.